Good evening, comrades. Coldbane's stream is about to commence. Please remain seated for takeoff. Enjoy.
Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Yeah, I'ma stand up, take control tonight. Spend too much time on the plan, it's right. It's time to execute now on your dream in life. Gotta fail fast, learn, try again and fight, alright. Pull the trigger, 6-7 figures. Making that money from the drive that's in ya. Gold digger, making money quicker. Pain is good, make your skin a little thicker. It ain't luck, anyone that's at the top, no it ain't luck. It's a grind, it's a time since the day one. It's your mind deep inside, how you stay tough, how you get back up. You put the work in, and it comes back. Multiply, stack, execute, and you can take that. What you want bad, it's the truth, I'm the change that you can make fact. Yeah, I've done it, it ain't luck, I can teach you. Stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. You could get it all in some time. Make your dreams come to life. We ain't thinking small, thinking light. We just want it all in our sights. Move quicker, see the big picture. You could be selfish or you could be a giver. Go wizard, problem solve fixer. We ain't giving up till it's all delivered, Don't stop at the top, we gon' make it alright. No loss, just hard working and some long nights. Get lost, we dive deeper, disciplined life. The cost of sweat, time, yeah, worthy price. I don't care what they all say, no way. Negativity, any hate, I got no space. We gon' put our hands up to the sky. Appreciate our lives and we fight till we die. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Action on our dreams and fight, alright.
Pilot, you are awaiting clearance into the Gunpla Hangar. Please proceed ahead until you are instructed to land. Pilot, you are clear for landing.
What's going on, comrades, and welcome to... Ooh, that is super blurry. That is super blurry. What is going on with my camera there? Okay, it's just the camera being the camera. I guess there might be some schmutz on the lens. There's some schmutz. Do we have schmutz? Can't really tell. That's weird. Okay. Wipe the schmutz off, and let's see if that fixes it. It did not. That is a little bit blurry. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. But what's going on, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. Hopefully the camera decides to focus on the right things here. Let's put a little... Well, that didn't do nothing. But how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I see we've got an amazing lineup of people already in here tonight. 8 people watching. So far, so good. We got Mike, first person here tonight with a dab party. So let's give him his dab party. Hey, thank you, Mike, for giving a dab party. Katie's in the house. Hey, Katie. Jen saying hey to everybody as well. How's it going? Welcome home, Jen. Katie got some dinner. What you got for dinner? What you got? We all want to know. We all want to know. You said some KFC tendies. Yum, yum, yum. Nom, 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 nom. Noah's in the house as well. What's up, Noah? I see you there jumping in with a burp. How's it going? Just say... Hey, Kays, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Yeah, the camera's a little blurry tonight. I don't know what's going on. I need to... That A runner is going to drive me insane because that keeps getting knocked over by anything that touches it. All right, guys. Yeah, we're building the Leo R tonight. This is from G Unit, which was one of the Gundam Wing side stories there. Really cool side story. I didn't read a whole lot of it, but I did kind of peek at the synopsis when I first found out about it. I got to figure out why the camera looks so blurry. Let's look at my face real quick and see if the blur is still there. The blur is not there, so I don't know why you are blurry. Do I have anything to wipe the lens off with aside from my shirt? Probably not. All right, let's go back to looking at it there. Why do I sound tinny? I don't know why I sound tinny. Let me bring this a little... I shouldn't sound tinny. Oh, I know why. It's probably that right there. I had on the echo cancellation. Does that sound better? Does that sound better? Apparently echo was turned on. Hey, Will, what's up? That should sound better. That should sound a little better there. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so let's get to building. I don't know why my camera's being redonk tonight. It could be... wish this thing had settings on it. It's just super blurry. Let me do this. No, we don't want to do that. Let me do this. Might have a fingerprint on the screen there. No, it's just going to be a pain in the ass. Okay. There's no autofocus on this. I forgot there's no autofocus. Doesn't sound... What is going on? I don't know then. There's just a lot. Let me see what's going on. Oh, okay. I know what's going on. I chose the wrong mic. That's why I sounded tinny. Look like a dog nose on the camera. That's why I sound tinny. I figured it out. Does that sound better? You know it, Noah. You know it. I'm rocking that Fred Durst. Yeah. All right, so let's get to building, guys. K's totally. It totally is the aura of the Leo R to make the camera become janky. How's it going, K's? Glad to have you here tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and get to building, guys. So we're going to break out the B runner. There are not a lot of polycaps in this. There's only... That's all the polycaps we got, which... I'm going to bump up my volume some. It's already jacked up, Jen. I don't know what to do. I mean, I can bring the mic closer to me, but it's going to start showing wires, and I don't like showing wires. In fact, I need to adjust the camera yet again. I'm just having all kinds of difficulties tonight, guys. It is super blurry. Like, I don't like that. Why is my camera... Has it always been that blurry? It hasn't been that blurry. Alright, let me turn this light off so I can actually see the camera here. Ugh, it's so blurry. I wonder if it's the lighting in here. That's turning down the lighting. Ugh. I guess I'm going to have to start looking for a new webcam eventually. Oh, now I've got it all jigged up. Sorry, guys. I'm super anal about this right now. I mean, my volume's maxed out. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, guys. Let's get the building. It'll look better. Hang on. I wonder if this is causing the issue. I swear to God, if that's what's causing the issue, I'm going to be mad. Nope. What the hell is going on? Yeah, this is the P Bandai exclusive that just got released. So, for those of you that don't know, P Bandai is like their premium Bandai. You know, y'all are bringing up some good points here. I wonder if it's just the way... I wish I've had this set up, like, before. It just seems... I don't know. Like it's having a hard time focusing on... It's not even focusing, which is weird. Usually I don't have it too far away. Usually I have it right up on it. So let's see if that fixes it. I don't know. It could be just something on... It could be something like... It's weird. I don't know. There is no autofocus. This camera's a piece of garbage. I really need to get rid of it. Like, I don't know. Maybe I need to... Let me try something real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh my God, I am so out of it today, guys. Thank you, Jen. Oh God, I need to like... Technical difficulties throw me off so bad. Now let's regroup. Let's regroup. But yeah, it's a P Bandai exclusive, Michael. Hey, thank you for popping in. Super awesome. I appreciate it. John, I hope you're doing well. Also, I was saying thank you to the new subscriber we had, Kays. This is definitely a P Bandai to get. It's super cheap for a P Bandai too. All right, let's get to work. Let's get to work, guys. Come watch me do Gundam stuff. So we need B1, B1. So we need both of the B1s from this. Now, as far as it goes, I've seen people cut from the, when they cut their parts from the runners, they usually cut the runner itself and then cut the undergating. I am the IT guy. No, I'm having a terrible day with tech. I was super productive today though, so at least I feel good about that. Appreciate it, John. Again, I always appreciate seeing a new subscriber in here, man. So that makes my day. That really does make my day. All right. So we are going to go ahead and start working on this body. Now, question for all of you Gunpla builders out there: when you build, how do you cut your parts off of your runner? I am a straight to the undergating kind of guy. I love getting up close and personal with my nippers. It's not great because it leaves marks, but and I need to start working on that. Ricardo says no sound. Huh. I rushed to get started tonight too, so that's probably why I'm making a lot of oopsies early on. How's it going, Ricardo? Hope you're doing well. Kays, that makes two of us then. I use the one cut technique where I just cut it free from the runner. But guys, with that, we should have already crossed 2060 subs. I love it. Alright, so now I've got to get this in place, and then I've got to put a sticker on that part. Roll and adhere the sticker. Okay, so we need sticker 5. Okay, that's going to be fun. Now, as far as it goes, I grew up a Gundam Wing fan. Like, I watched enough Gundam Wing to say that I was obsessed with Gundam Wing is an understatement. And normally, whenever I talk about Gundam, that's the first series that always comes to my mind. Now, I know that there are other series out there, and I've been watching G-Quux lately. Again, it's one that's loved and hated by the community, but I'm a big fan of anything Gundam. So, everybody saying hey to everybody. I appreciate y'all being. That's what I love about this community. Everybody's super nice and super supportive of each other. Alright, I gotta get this lined up just right. There we go. I was struggling to get that lined up, and I got it lined up. Alright, so now we need the D runners. We need D2. Perfect. I need D214 and D217. You know, I got this nice pair of steady nippers here. There we go. You cut off the sprue with nippers, then trim part with single-sided nippers. See, I'm a monster because I go straight for the into grunt. You're more into building grunt suits. Grunt suits are cool, dude. I love me some grunts, Zaku's, and all of that. Now, my favorite grunt suit has always been the Zaku, it's been a tie between the Zaku and the Leo. I love both of those equally. However, my favorite Ace suit, I tend to lean more Xeon with my Ace. You're more into painting customs there, John? That's cool, dude. I am so nervous about painting my kits, dude. I am so nervous about painting customs. I've built a custom before, and I've built a couple of customs. I did some kit bashing on a couple of suits to make something pretty cool. So, in fact, one of my streams I did a kit bash on. Alright, I got to see how this is supposed to go. I imagine it goes quite like, yep, like that. I I built a kit bash of Death Scythe with Barbatos Lupus Rex's arms and legs on it. The Death Scythe Hell with that. That was one of my favorite builds to do, too. It tested me for sure. That was my first time using custom parts. There's something about that mono eye, man. There's something about that mono eye. It really kind of pops. But guys, I'm gonna put on a little music while I work. Normally I would have like a couple of people in here building with me, but a lot of my builders are kind of busy tonight, and usually Mirage doesn't get on until later because he's usually about a good 12 hours difference in time. So I'm gonna throw on some music while I work. You guys won't be able to hear it, but I'm listening. I'm gonna be listening to some. Ooh, I see one of my friends is playing some Monster Hunter Wilds tonight. One of my favorite games right now, guys. I'm loving some Monster Hunter Wilds. Let's go with some Ghost. I'm gearing up for a big concert we're going to this year. We're going to go see Ghost this year live. First time seeing them live, so I'm super excited about that. Alright, I need C1. The C1 runner. Ah, that's this nice. I love this C runner, by the way, guys. That color combination there. Ugh, my colors look all washed out, too. Yeah, I'm going to start looking for a better camera here. I think that might be an investment I need to go ahead and start looking at, Jen, because look at this color washout. This is... I wonder if I turn off... Oh, no, that... I got you, Michael. It's all good, dude. It's all good. We gotta plan... I gotta plan a good early day build as well at some point. I keep hitting my camera, guys. I'm sorry if I hit the camera there. Alright. So now we are building the underwaist here, looks like. I love this. I love this kind of build right here. Where everything just kind of slides into place a little bit. There we go. Not on this camera exactly, Jen. Not exactly on this camera. And because I'm streaming from... Normally I would normally stream from OBS, but I'm streaming from... This camera has no way to really kind of do the setup. So... That Stranger Things teaser was nice. Ooh. I'm jealous of that, man. That I saw that thing the other day online, and it was someone's Instagram post. I had a piece of cardboard stuck to my foot just now. I was like, what is that stuck to my foot? And apparently a piece of cardboard fell off the desk earlier. Alright, let's see. I need D2 12. Shave off that little bit of that. There we go. And now we're going to connect this into the back here. Oh. Into the back there. Aha, I got it. I got it. Beautiful. Already looking good, dude. Guys, I'm loving these colors, and I'm about to say dude. But I wish... let me see if... The colors aren't that far off right now, guys. It is a little muted. Almost like it's got a filter on, which I can't figure out why. I want to see if that 1080p makes it... There we go. 1080p just got a lot better. It's no longer super blurry. But there you go, guys. I don't know. Let's see. Is it? No, it's no longer blurry. Okay, so whatever... I got to get rid of this camera. I got to get rid of this camera. As much as I've liked this camera for some things, it's time to go ahead and start looking at a new one. Alright, I need the C120, which is going to be another one of those dark, kind of teal. I am doing everything I can to mess up today. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this thing. It is, I'm just having like a day. Bring the camera up. I am using a boom to kind of, like a boom arm to kind of control this a little bit. And there. Almost lost that. I dropped that right in my waist there. Hey, Destination Stone, what's going on? Hey, Sleeping! 2 amazing people in my chat. What's going on, brothers? Dwayne, when you gonna come join me for a build, man? We gotta get you a kit to build. And so far, this is the upper half of the body here, guys. We gotta get... Oh, was I supposed to do... Okay, gotta turn that upside down. And now we need to cut off the A6 part. Why did my music not continue? For those of you wondering, I am listening to Ghost. I've been listening to them in Sleep Token like a ton. Yeah, Sleeping. I might invest in the same one you were telling me about, man, because this one I got here, although it's a nice, cheap, affordable one, as you can see, not good for the color separation. I wonder if I've just got way too much white light in here. No, that didn't. Like, this camera is kind of whitewashing, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I need something that I can adjust the settings on as well. Yeah, you're good, Dwayne. If you want to join me, I sent the link to our little Gundam group that we're all in. I'm always eager to have you on, Dwayne. Alright, so this goes on like... Come on. Same, Sleeping. That new album, even in Arcadia, is just chef's kiss, one of the best. Ghost's new album is really good, even though it's more like geared towards 80s rock. Which I'm not opposed to that. I'm actually listening to Jen's favorite song from it, Peacefield. Peacefield is such a good song. Now, I like Marks of the Evil one. That one's also a good song. Alright, now I got to see how this is supposed to go. You would think as many times as I've built, sleeping. Damocles is so good. I like that one. Care almost speaks to me, dude. It as someone who's had that burnout from being in front of a camera, Caramel really touched my soul, man. Yeah, sleeping. Give Skeletor a chance. Give Skeletor a chance, man. It's a really good album. All right, guys, this is almost it for the torso. We just got to get the backpack put together. I need the D runner. I need D8, D18, D28. And guys, thank y'all for sharing the channel, all of you that have, and helping us grow, because, I mean, we are pushing closer to that 2,500 goal that I've set up to celebrate Jen's birthday by bringing Fortnite back, guys. So if you guys want to see some Fortnite live streams, that's the way to do it. I will bring it back once a month. Although, I'm getting the itch, guys. I am getting the itch. Also, guys, we have been playing some Repo lately, but I'm thinking about maybe throwing in a Helldiver stream once a month as well. I'm also excited because MC Chris is coming to Charleston, and being that I'm from the Charleston area, seeing MC Chris live would be a lot of fun for me. It's gonna be on a Monday though, guys. A Monday. I'm getting too old to be out on Mondays, which means I'd have to cancel a stream for you guys, but it's okay. I'm taking time for myself a lot more now, instead of focusing on go all the time like I have been, which hasn't been great for me. I think that's what's caused a little bit of the burnout. D-Gen, what's up, dude? How's it going? Yeah, sleeping. I definitely want to go, man. I definitely want to go. You know, and the thing is, I could have gotten ghost tickets, and we could have come up there and hung out in the old Bay City. The city of crabs. Isn't that what they call Baltimore? I don't know. I'm not from Baltimore. I know B-more is a thing. Isn't it a thing? I don't know. Alright, we need C16. Why is my music not... You know what? Let's put on some sleep. Let's put on some Sleep Token. I need to listen to some Sleep Token. Or not. I guess not. Sleeping, I guarantee you, if you're wanting a ghost song to listen to right now for that... You know what? Here, I just found something here that's gonna be fun to listen to. Some cyberpunk metal. Because I love cyberpunk stuff, so... I wish I could play this music for you guys, but... Because I would put it on in the background so you guys could listen to it. C16. That is a tiny piece, I guarantee. Yep. Oh, that's tiny and clear. Alright, guys, this is where the struggle's going to come in, so you guys are going to watch me. Yep, going in Chucktown. We're going to Chucktown. He's going to be in Charleston on, like, a Monday in June, and I've never seen MC Chris. I've never seen him. I can give that to you, sleeping. It's the 30th, I think, is what I want to say. Let me look at that. Let me look at that. And he's using some good memes to kind of advertise it, so. He's going to be at the Charleston Poorhouse. Hey, Jen, Reverend Horton Heat's coming on the 3rd. This week. I love me some Reverend Horton Heat. June 30th. Yep, June 30th. You know, I need to seriously find a better microphone cover. That's what I felt hit my foot. I was like, I thought a piece of cardboard had fallen off. It was just a microphone cover. Like, I felt something soft touch my foot, and I was like, oh, that's a piece of cardboard. We're going to set that over there. I had that sitting somewhere where it would be safe, but apparently it's not safe. Got to tape that thing. Ooh, who you seeing on the 23rd? If you say sleep token, yep, that's how you get there. You gotta get in there in a chuck wagon, and they have chuck roast. That's right, Dave. How's it going? Oh, that's a tiny part. That makes me nervous. Ooh, brand new, man. Nice, nice. Man, that sounds fun, sleeping. Alright, guys, as you can see, these are some tiny pieces I'm working with here, so I need everybody to send me some spirit energy. Because I've got sausage fingers, so tiny pieces and sausage fingers do not work well together. Alright, there we go. Got it in place. That is the part that I was having to... There, I'll put it in my hand so you guys can see it, but... That's the part right there, guys. Nice, Dave. If you want to come on and show off some of the work you've done, man, come on. You're welcome. You're always welcome in the hangar, dude. I got vents on this, but I don't know where they go. Vent stickers on this. But I wouldn't know where they go because they're not... This thing has got some 80s colors going on here around these eyes. And the fact that it's not a mono eye, it just makes it even cooler. Makes it feel weird for being a Leo with not a mono eye. I saw this kit though and I had to get it. That's usually how I do my kits. I rarely ever grab one that I've seen from source material, except for like ones that I know well, like anything from the Wing series. Anything from IBO. I watched IBO a lot. It's such a not a controversial one for Gunpla fans. It's either you love it or you hate it, and then there's just toxicity amongst some viewers about, oh, it's the best Gundam out there, and there are no. I don't ever do the best or worst Gundam. I usually do like the best rated kits versus the worst kits I've built. I need to bring those back. Like, I need to bring another one of those back. My top 5 kits of 2025. My top, I think that'll be a good video at the end of the year. Top 5 kits of 2025. Who knows? I might bring a kit with me whenever we go up for vacation and do that for a video. Wait a minute. So it does have a mono eye on it. And I gotta get my part separator real quick. See if I can pry it up without prying it apart. Alright, tweezers. That's gonna be a tweezer for sure. There we go. Yes and no, Noah. Yes and no. There's differences. Each Gundam has its own quirks and unique abilities, and I think the whole pissing contest with them's a little funny, but because then you got your fans of like Seed, you got your fans of Double O, you got the absolutely crazy people like me who like Wing and G Gundam. Which funny story is Domon Kashun, the guy from G Gundam, just got voted the best Gundam pilot by like Japanese fans, and everybody was losing their mind about it right now. They're like, "Why Domon?" Or Domon, or Domo, or I can never remember. I can never remember I know his name, but right now my mind is like, it's not that. It's Domo. It's like, no, it's Domoon, and then now it's like, oh, you're saying everything wrong. Stop talking. Stop making it sound like you don't know what you're talking about. Alright, I need D1. I'll need D14 as well. I get it, Noah. I get it. But I do see the comparisons a lot of times, and I mean some of it is pissing contest when it comes down to Gundam, and other times it's actually like really legit arguments, and I like the legit arguments about like if we were to do like a Gundam Royale, who would win? But I think it's all about statistics. If you look at the stats, you could figure out who would win. And what have they defeated, I always say that. It's what they defeated to me that kind of makes it. Oh, that's not. There we go. Oh, that's not lining up. Now it's lining up. Whatever this song is, it slaps. Huh. Let me try something real quick. Dave, I'll send you another link. I think that link might be busted. Also, it didn't show me. Hey, Sloth, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, Sloth. Yeah, Dave, hopefully you have fun in New York, man. All right, I'm waiting on the... Try that, Dave. Try that. I think Talk Studio went a little dumb. Wouldn't surprise me, though. Talk Studio has a mind of its own some days. Doing good, man. Doing good, Sloth. Hey, Sloth. Dude, I appreciate you, man, for all that you do, man. There we go. We got our Buffalo Ghostbuster here with us.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Dave.
So,
I added you to the stream, but it's not.
Oh.
Why is it not showing you?
there you go. Too much volume. So, lights are off in the background. I'm doing stuff. I'm 3D printing more parts, but
Okay. Like
there
your
we go.
camera
We're going
is
with
not
the
showing up.
Mr. Fusion's going to be on the bumper of the Proton Pack.
1 second, Dave. Let me hide you and add you back. Yeah, it's not showing your camera. It's just like...
I can see me on the screen.
Yeah, Streamlabs is acting weird today, dude. I don't know. Talk Studio's acting real weird like it. I don't know if they're just having like some technical difficulties or what, but
Yeah, right now I'm actually still using a stream. I switched back to StreamYard for Stream for the Cure, but then they gave me a discount
did they?
to do up until October for about $25 a month.
It's not terrible.
So I figured I'll do that. That's better than paying the, 50 or whatever. But
Yeah.
so I haven't been using Talk Studio for a while.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with
weird.
it. Yeah, like
Let me do this. I'm gonna switch to.
yeah, Jen said
do
there's a solar storm going on, so that could be causing a lot of the issues. Cap, what's going on? How's it going?
See if that does anything for you.
All right, let me see why you're not.
It's weird.
Say something, Dave.
Something, Dave.
Yeah, so I can whenever I turn your camera off, I can see like the box, but when I turn the camera on, let me
That's weird.
yeah. I don't know. Something's going on tonight.
I don't think it's my camera.
And Jen just shared that people were complaining about issues with my ISP, so it could be network issues. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on today. My camera looks like faded. So I don't know. I'm almost tempted to start looking for a new camera anyway, though.
I mean, you got Father's Day coming up, so there might be some good sales then, or
Yeah.
July 4th.
True. All right. Let me do this real quick. Let me refresh.
Yeah, because that's weird. Because when I look at Talk Studio, I can see
Yeah.
my camera and you.
Yeah, this is super weird. Huh, I don't know.
It's a freaky little Dutch bastard. Let me just back out completely. I'll
Yeah.
click the link again.
Back out, come back in, let's see if that fixes. It's super weird. All right, guys, we are having some weird technical difficulties tonight. I'm gonna have to find something better, I guess. Like, this is weird. All right, let's get C13 and C15. There we go. I see him now. Yep, we can see you now, Dave. So whatever it was,
There you go.
I don't know, man. This is being super weird. I think it could be the solar activity, like Jen said.
There you go.
Yep. And your mic sounds good now. I was like, okay, it changed your mic on you too.
Well, I've done some upgrades to my microphone system.
Nice.
Got myself a little. Well, the mic I have is it's a dual, it's a USB and a XLR at the same time.
Ooh.
So I bought a cheap little soundboard with through a company called Moano through
yeah,
Amazon. It's got some fun stuff on there, like side chaining. So like if I had music going on when I talk, it automatically lowers the volume of the music and then brings it back up automatically.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
There's like 4 buttons you can pre-program stuff onto, but then there's also the voice changer, the noise reducer. You probably right now I have my printer running. Can you hear it at all?
I cannot hear it at all, Dave. That actually sounds.
It's butter.
Yeah, that is.
But
amazing.
It's got the voice changers, of course.
Yeah.
So I
can sound like this.
Sound like this, okay?
I love
sound like this, like a little baby.
Oh man, chat got away from me. Cap said Dave's not home, man.
Yeah, that's right. Dave's not home anymore.
So yeah, I have a little bit of fun with that. But working on the bumper.
Nice.
Mr. Fusion's a little skewed, but I'm not gonna. I could scrap the whole thing and start over, but I'm like, I'll just let it go.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
Sleeping said does cool effects.
I'm gonna have a little DMC logo for DeLorean Motor Company right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the light bar across here. I just have to get all the parts for it. But I've been doing assembly today. So I'm starting to build the actually put it together. I've been 3D printing parts for probably the past month and a half to 2 months.
Nice. Ooh, we got a new sub there. Thank you so much to whoever subbed.
Moving a flux capacitor over to the side here.
Pajama Stacking, thank you for subbing. Good name. I like it. I like it. Cap said that last one sounds dope. Talking about your the voice changer.
I printed the wheel, the actual tire.
Nice.
Put on the front right there.
Nice.
But I still have a lot to go. I have all the electronics. I just have to finish 3D printing everything. But the adhesive I use is pretty damn dangerous, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like it's these two. One's liquid, one's spray. As soon as they touch, you basically have 5 seconds.
And after that,
it's bonded.
All right, so I've got the armor for the head mostly done here, Dave.
Nice.
The colors are just something's whitewashing my colors. I don't know what it is. It's probably this piece of garbage camera. I need to seriously just go ahead and getting rid of it.
My one monitor is going, but it's really weird because like right now when I look at my main monitor, everything is like washed out, but on my old Samsung monitor, everything still looks good.
Yeah.
So I think it's this gigabyte monitor I got like a year and a half ago. It's already dying on me, which sucks.
Good. Yeah.
I've tried to do factory defaulting, nothing.
All right, there's the head of the suit there. I got to clean off that little piece of flashing I see there.
Oh, by the way, you might appreciate this. I bought a screwdriver set on Temu of all places.
Is it one of the Fantics? Sweet. I love those things.
And I'll be honest, I got it.
Yeah.
And I was like, it can't be that good, right?
Oh, it's good, dude. It's good.
I mean, it's got all the different bits in here.
Yeah.
And I like how this the whole thing comes out, all the different tools and tweezers in here.
Dave, I wish you could smell this candle right here, man. It's tobacco and vanilla.
Are you gonna chew the candle and spit it out?
See, I'm not much of a I'm not a tobacco user, but I love the smell of
Neither
tobacco.
am I.
Like natural tobacco. Like unburnt tobacco smells amazing.
Yeah, I decided to roll a dice on some Temu stuff.
Yeah.
Those I'm actually charging up these microphones. They're actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
Some little lavaliers.
Yeah.
Because next weekend is the big Ghostbusters weekend, New York City.
That's right. Yeah, man. You got it coming up soon.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to be doing all the social media that day. So it's like all day long. I'm just going to be grabbing video people, interviewing them, and
yeah,
I'm making sure I got like 3 GoPro batteries charged up. I'm going to make sure I have nothing on my phone.
Nice, Cap.
I'm going to have a bunch of battery packs on me. So
it sounds like you're about to have a lot of fun, Dave.
Oh, it's going to be. I mean, every year it's at least 400 to 500 people.
Yeah.
This year, I don't know if you saw any of the announcements I've been sharing. Jason Reitman's going to be there.
Nice.
We have a lot of surprises. We have a couple bands that are going to be there live. We have a DJ who's going to be performing in between the bands and emceeing the event. We got just a ton of stuff going on.
Oh, that sounds fun, dude.
It's one big massive block party, and what's cool this year is Hasbro is coming back. The HasLab team will be showing off the current prototype for the Ecto HasLab that they already, funded.
Yeah.
But they're also going to be unveiling some other Ghostbuster related products, which I have no knowledge about, so don't ask me. But no, I had a few people hit me up. So what's the announcement? I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Come on, people have been asking me where can they get the information? I'm like, Buffalo Ghostbusters on Facebook. There you go. I mean, that's just the way it is,
Yeah.
And I've been telling a lot of people, because people are like, I see people in the comments on the social media posts. Oh, I'm planning on wearing my proton pack. I'm like, please don't. You're gonna save yourself by not wearing a 50, 40 pound, maybe 60-pound proton pack on your back.
Yeah.
Second, so many people were dropping parts off their packs last year. It wasn't funny.
Yeah.
And people who are wearing their flight suits are going to be sweating their asses off.
Hey, Dragon, what's up, dude?
It's going to be like 80, 90-degree weather.
Champion,
I'm telling people.
How's it going?
I'm telling people, dress light. If you want to do like cargo shorts, so you can carry like some protein bars, some bottled water, that's going to be the smartest thing to do. If you're going to wear any kind of a backpack,
yeah,
have water, have stuff in there. Because it's not like there's, it's not. I mean, this is a working firehouse. It's a party on the street.
Yeah,
it's not like you can run into the next door neighbor's house and say, "Hey, can I use your restroom?" It's not going to be any of that.
yeah. I'm about to say, people might look at you weird if you walk in their house like, "Hey, can I use your toilet?"
But yeah, there's a lot of surprises this year. And Friday night, they're actually at Rodney's Comedy Club. I think they still have a few tickets left. Yes, Have Some is doing a big party the night before.
Nice.
So it's going to be fun. A lot of chaos, a lot of insanity.
It sounds like you're going to have a ton of fun, Dave, because you are the Ghostbuster Supreme for this community.
I'm going to be in terrible shape come Monday.
Yeah.
So
that's like me after a Disney like trip. Every time we take a Disney trip, dude, I'm dead for a day at least.
Well, what I always tell people is if you're going to come out to that event, make sure, one, you got comfy shoes. I mean, shoes with support, shoes that feel like you're walking on air. You want something like that. You don't want anything too stiff or nothing that's not going to give you balance.
Right. Right.
It's one thing to look good. It's another thing to actually be functional. People.
Yeah. Don't show up as the what was the God.
Don't show up as the God.
The secretary? No, what was the secretary from Ghostbusters? Janine. Yeah, that's right. Janine. Thank you, Dave. I was
Janine Melnitz.
Yeah, don't show up as Janine with high heels on, right? And expect to stay out there all day.
But it's gonna be. It starts at 12 noon. I keep telling people. People are like, "Oh, I'll show up a couple hours early." No, you won't. No, don't, because it's a working firehouse. If they're on a call, they're on a call.
Yeah.
But
so, so champion, Alex, I need y'all to do me a favor. You see what Jen just said here. You have to get me to 2,500 subs by July 9th for me to bring back Fortnite full time. Well, once a month. Once a month. I'm giving you guys a challenge. I want to see if this community can help me grow. If we can hit 2,500 by July 9th, which is Numerial's birthday, Jen's birthday, I will bring it back once a month. If we get a 2,200 subs, if we hit the 2,200 subscriber mark by then, I'll tell you what. I'll do it again for one more night. I'll do it again for one more night.
Speaking of 3D printing, just print out these brass pieces.
Dude, you and Alan keep me interested in getting a 3D printer.
Listen,
one of my coworkers' husbands is also a 3D printer, and like me and him were sitting there talking about it.
You saw like the little mock-up I did of like a Gundam hangar. For that one. I mean, you could do those in different colors.
This is true.
Okay, you like literally, like okay, this little elbow piece that goes on the proton pack. These are just two pieces. I just glued one piece into the other. It looks like a legitimate one you'd buy on Etsy.
Yeah.
But this is all plastic. This is just PLA.
Yeah.
So,
and see, that's one of the things I want to do is I want to be able to like 3D print like hangers for
right
all
here,
of the kits, you know.
Not this black part, but this part right here. This is all one piece.
Yeah.
Because I have that AMS. So I just in the program I painted it this color and then this color because I had those two color filaments in there.
Yeah.
And it prints it out. Might take a little bit longer.
You sure did, Sleeping. That's what you missed.
I mean, this is one piece, or actually this was two pieces. But thanks to some tutelage from a Millennium Workshop, he showed me that the proper stuff to get so
nice.
You can't even tell this is two separate pieces.
By the way, you guys have already got me up to 20 likes tonight. I am blown away by the sheer support of this community. Dave, your skills in 3D printing, man. I love it, man.
I am still a novice. But like people like Millennium Workshop, I mean, he does some amazing you've seen this stuff. I mean, he does some amazing stuff. Where's that one part?
I don't think I built the right part. Did I cut out the wrong pieces? C19.
I mean, there's people out there who can make designs on the fly.
Yeah.
Those are the people who are that's the insanity. Everything I learn, I'm learning pretty much off of videos. But like I'm just taking like certain parts and I'm just painting them different colors inside the program.
Yeah. Okay, I see. This is gonna be fun. Wait, no, I think I have that upside down. I do. I did. Please hold here when attaching parts. Okay. Okay. So now let me go cut out those pieces real quick. C217 and C218. Let's do C. So, Dave, I don't know how familiar you are with this kit that I'm building tonight, but this is from a side series that was in the Gundam Wing universe, known as G Unit. The name is kind of funny. It's G Unit, you know.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that the Wing 50 cent zero? The Wing 50 cents.
But I've built a couple of the G Unit kits before. I built the Escopolis and I think the Geminus. But that's where this suit comes from. Is that little side story where it was 5 different pilots on another side of fighting in the same conflict, but we only heard about, like, you know, Hero and Duo and all the others.
You mean the badass ones?
Yeah, we heard about our dudes, you know. But these guys are like the, I wouldn't say the backup, but like the the alternative team, if that makes sense.
The B squad.
Yeah, kind of like the squad that's handling stuff on the opposite side of the.
Squad.
Oh my god, this is gonna be stressful. I've got to line this up, not drop the part. Which thank God I've got my tray out tonight. But let's see here. And for those of you Gundam fans out there that have been watching some of the new stuff, what do y'all think of G-Quux?
Can't say I haven't seen it.
Dave, I'm gonna tell you right now, that has probably been one of my favorite series so far. For something new, you know.
Well, you know what my favorites are.
Yeah. This one's done by the same guy that did Neon Genesis, one of the same guys behind the Neon Genesis Evangelion team. And it's a really fun series. I'm kind of digging it. I'm digging the approach they're taking. The newest suit they just introduced has Evangelion vibes to it. I think Dwayne would like that. And if y'all stick around towards the end, we'll look at some of the suits that they have. We'll go and look at some G-Quux stuff.
Twist your arm, why don't you? Right?
Exactly.
Jen's rolling her eyes already.
Well, I've already built the G-Quux kit, which was a fun build. It had a lot of tiny parts, which were stressful. But I'm digging the designs. They've actually gone back and introduced a lot of the old suits from like Wing and things. Not Wing, but they've introduced suits from like Zeta and stuff like that. They've reintroduced the suits in a way that shows like, okay, Zeon. So, long story short, Zeon gets the Gundam before the Federation does.
Yes. I follow you.
Yeah, so Char lands on the colony that Amuro was at the beginning of the first ever Gundam series.
Did he drop the colony? What? Huh?
Fun fact, Zeon did not drop the colony in this one. The Federation drops a colony in this one.
Oh, they're just spinning it. It was this Fox and Friends.
But it was but anyway, so the G-Quux is the newest Gundam in the series. Like it's one of two new Gundams. You got the G-Quux, you got the Red Gundam, which is Char's Gundam, and then you got they just introduced the Psycho Gundam in the latest episode that I watched. Like the old Psycho Gundam from Zeta.
Why's it gotta be Psycho?
If you see it, it gets its name because of the Psychomu system in it, but it's huge and crazy looking anyway. Alright, so now I've got to... We're doing 2 sets of arms at a time here. Okay.
What am I printing now?
I do need the A runner here. I need A18, A19.
I see an enabler in the chat right now. Zombie, I see you.
Zombie's how about to say he's a 3D printer as well.
Zombie, do you see this? I'm printing the proton pack from scratch, everything from scratch. This is all your fault.
I will say if I ever get a 3D printer, I'm making myself a Helldiver helmet.
Aaron, there are so many kits out there. There are so many files for the armor. I talked to a guy last year at Fan Expo.
Yeah.
Everything was 3D printed.
Dude,
everything.
Yeah.
The pauldrons, the gauntlets, chest pieces, everything. I mean, like for example, this tube is 2 separate pieces. Do you see the seam?
Not at all.
Okay. So that shows you can, even no matter what size printer you have, you can chop it up into smaller parts, bond it.
Yeah.
You can use this the stuff that this is the stuff that Millennium got me on. It's basically like a filler. It's a glazing and spot putty.
Yeah.
This stuff is friggin' amazing. It dries and then you sand it down, but also you might laugh at this. Where is it? Basically, wood filler.
Huh.
Wood filler works. It works hella good on the stuff because you just apply it. Obviously, you just wait for it to dry, and then you can just sand it, and bam.
Nice.
That's what I've done on a lot of the parts for this pack.
Yeah.
It's just like regular, like Elmer's wood filler, like you can buy at any hardware store.
Let's see. I need to go. You know, I want to get into the hobby, but right now I know Jen would probably be saying right now, we're not letting you get into any more hobbies right now.
So you know, on the Proton pack, how you have that little knob at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the handle from the time circuits from the DeLorean.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to have at the top here.
Nice.
That's going to be my volume control.
Nice. I love it.
But honestly, I always tell people, if you want to get into the hobby, I mean, like Bamboo, it makes it so much easier. Their printers are just, they're amazing. They auto level themselves, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But they do. I don't want to get political or anything, but the tariffs are definitely going to be a factor right now. So if you can wait.
Yeah, that's
and what I did
my
was
plan with almost everything right now is to wait.
My printer, I didn't buy it all at once. I did a payment plan.
Yeah.
Okay. You can do like Affirm, and there's a bunch of other companies out there you can do. But you can do that, and it's affordable. Like it took me about a year to pay it off.
Yeah.
The AMS, we bought that all at once because my wife also wanted me to print stuff up. So, she gave me the money for that. So with the AMS is like around $3 something maybe.
Yeah.
And now they have a new version of it because usually you have to put this desiccant gel, these little like gels, like in a pack inside of it to try and dry it, right?
Yeah.
Now they have a new version of the AMS where it has temperatures, like it can detect humidity and it will adjust the temperature to keep the print, because either you're in a very humid climate or a very dry climate.
Gotcha.
And either your filament you have too much moisture or too little. So it will actually dry it or heat it up to the right point.
Yeah.
And they have a new version of it, and that just came out within a year.
Yeah.
Within a year of what I got. So I mean, if you can wait. And I mean, if you're really interested or they have really great deals going on.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, is if there's a really great deal, I can't fault anyone for not jumping on it. But I mean, your best bets are going to be like Memorial Day, Labor Day, maybe July 4th, or if you know that they're announcing a new version, you know the prices will drop eventually.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
But I always tell people, I got the P1P, which was the open design one. It had no walls. And then eventually I got the kit later to put the walls on there.
Okay.
Get the enclosed one. The enclosed one's going to be so much better. You have animals.
Yes.
Right? So that's going to keep the dander and dust and everything out of it.
Yeah, because I know that stuff can cause a lot of headache with printing.
Well, yeah, I mean, just with dust and dander, it gets anywhere.
Yeah.
Also, with the 3D printing, I did this one little thing today. There's a trick where you take a soldering needle.
Yeah.
And you can actually, these are multiple parts, and just kind of melted them together.
Yeah.
So that'll help reinforce them from breaking apart. But 3D printing is a lot of trial and error. You'll have a lot of fails.
I got you.
So.
All right, so I had to put that on as a sticker, and that's actually one of the cleanest stickers I've had to put on in a while.
I saw a video today I was going to share to you, which is a guy was doing a Gundam kit, but he was also doing the cell shading himself, just with the regular Gundam markers.
I know you shared one with me, but I've seen the cell shading one done. That's actually really cool. Let's see. Cap says he's been on an old movie kick. Been watching Superbad, Year One, Joe Dirt, Zombieland, Your Highness. Oh my God, all good movies right there.
Okay, I got one problem with that.
Everything's a little jacked up right now, that's for sure, Cap.
Cap, you're calling those old movies. You're not going to have words.
Tiger, what's up, dude?
You and I are gonna have words calling all those old movies because you're dating all of us now. I mean, don't get me wrong, Zombieland's a classic, but would I call it like an old movie? I don't know. That's just me.
And Dave, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I've picked up as a hobby is doing the, like how you see my thumbnails and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually thinking about taking up not just a hobby, but like as a side gig. Like,
are you trying to jump to Fiverr? Be honest.
I'm probably not Fiverr. I'd probably work freelance if anything. But I do all my thumbnails. And
see, that's the thing. That's the one thing I haven't properly dabbled in is thumbnails.
It's been something I've been working on for a long time. Jen's done my thumbnails as well. Like she loves to do like.
Well, yeah, you don't have to pay her.
Yeah, I don't have to pay. Yeah,
you just have to feed her.
I mean,
when you take her to Disney, you just have to feed her.
Yeah, well, she ends up feeding us as well because Disney prices are a little hard to cope with financially.
I wouldn't know. I've never been to Disney.
I will say, Dave, you hear me talking like that, but I will say it's a good experience, depending on what parks you go to. Like all the parks, so don't get me wrong, all the parks are good. God, this sticker is a pain. The first one wasn't so bad. Now I'm struggling with it because I got cocky, I guess.
Oh, you might appreciate this. You know who Adam Savage is, obviously.
Yeah.
So, right before Ghostbusters Afterlife came out, he was building his own proton pack for cosplay.
Yeah.
He designed now. There's a part of the pack that known as the Iron Rod, right?
Yeah.
This is the iron arm, and then you have the rod. He designed this. Kind of like a weather vane looking.
Yeah.
So they had the files online for free now. So I 3D printed it in brass filament.
Ooh, nice.
So this will be facing outwards and then it's supposed to be turned this way, but I'm like, no, I want people to see it.
Yeah, I don't think the sticker's going to look right. This one's not going to work out right. Something didn't transfer well. That didn't line up right. Oh well. I need to get me some. I do need to invest in some Gundam markers. So if I ever have this issue with stickers, I can just like touch up.
Now, with the thumbnails you're making, are you using Filmora? What are you using for that?
So what I use Canva for a lot of my work.
Okay.
I take it and I do a lot of
free
that.
Version or
yeah, what's that?
Free version or?
I pay for the Pro.
Gotcha.
It's like $15 a month, which isn't not even that. It's like $13 and some change a month, I want to say. But it gives me the ability to get assets that I can use for videos and things like that.
Yeah, because I grabbed the Filmora version that was on sale like a couple months ago, so I have that, but it's just not like I'm just not paying a monthly thing for it, so
yeah,
I'm good with that for right now.
Let's see. Tiger said he went February. Yeah, Jen said you got to go at least once. Yeah, Tiger was the one that convinced me to get more into my thumbnail making. Like to maybe start making it into more than just a hobby. He was like, dude, I would pay for this. Of course, I didn't charge. I wouldn't go charge him because Tiger's been a good help. And Jen says, Dave, you got to go at least once.
Hypothetically, what would you be pricing thumbnails at per thumbnail?
Depending on what is needed, how much what they're looking for.
Or if they quoted you like say, "Oh, I do 2 streams a week,"
Yeah.
So I would need like say 8 thumbnails a month. I mean, and then they just pay you a flat rate or something. Would you do something like that, or do you do it per commission?
I would probably do
or offer both, possibly. Maybe for some people.
Yeah, I would probably at least say 25 a thumbnail. 25, 10 to 25 a thumbnail, depending on what how much they want in it. If they want if they want a scene of something that's going to require me to, like, either A, have Canva do an AI generation, or I know people are kind of iffy on AI generated things. I'm okay with AI art because, let's face it, AI is a tool. That's my stance on it. I've always been one to say AI is a tool. I'm not. Let's see.
Oh, me a tool? What?
Tiger said he went in February for 4 days. He went to every park during Valentine's. Nice, Tiger. Yeah, that's exact. Yeah. The Avatar ride is just amazing, by the way. The Flight of Passage, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I love walking in Star Wars land as well. Going into Batu and just getting to see it. Yeah, Jen cried after the ride because of how beautiful it was. It felt so real.
That's gonna be tight.
Yeah, I love Soren. Soren's fun. You made us think if I'm here son on Avatar, I didn't know it was gonna be that intense.
Oh, that's gonna be tight.
Sleeping just dropped a dab party. Let's go. Thank you, Sleeping. Dinklage included. Maybe a little dinklage. Maybe a little dinklage.
It's so hard to think that he's doing
Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, I'm having trouble picturing it, but if anybody can do it, I mean,
yeah, it is old Dinklebot, Diamond, what's up? How's it going?
This is gonna be snug ass.
Tiger said that's a fair price for a thumbnail. Yeah, I want to be affordable for someone, but I want them to know that it'll be 25 for one, maybe like 75 for a week's worth.
See if we can get the.
We do Sleeping. We do. You need that. You need that linkage. You need that linkage, or do you have the link? If so, I will send you the link if you want to join.
Stop it. Okay.
Sent. Sleeping. Sent. Will said, "Sir, Sleeping." We need to plan a group Disney trip. I think that would be a ton of fun again. I love a good Disney trip.
So this is going to be snug here. I'm doing the arm from Frozen Empire.
Yeah.
Because it kind of wraps around things.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very snug here with the rail that goes underneath it. But it should be interesting. I can't tell you how many hours I've already spent on this.
Yeah.
It's probably about good.
I know you've been working on it for a while, man.
2 months, maybe 2 months now.
I was about to say, yeah.
But also, I've printed it in silver filament, but I've been using special chrome paint on this.
Yeah.
So it has more of a finish to it. Paint was not cheap though. It's like $19 a can.
Dude, paint.
But it's like automotive paint.
So I can tell you right now, Dave, from the work I do with the office I'm at.
Yes.
Because I tell everybody I'm IT, but I'm also their facilities guy. So I handle a lot of paint issues and things like that. Dude, I was pricing out paint the other day for one of the offices, and they're gonna have to pay. The company's gonna have to pay for that. But I can't do that. Tiger, I'm seriously considering it, dude. I'm wanting to become more like my own boss now. If not my own boss, then just at least being able to make the money I need to fix things.
The sauce boss.
The channel, and like I tell everybody, monetization is nice, but it don't pay. It does not pay when you're at the level we're at. Pardon me, but do you have any gray poupon? There you go. There you go, Diamond. There you go. That was for you. Oh, did you guys hear that? Did you just hear that? We got Sleep Nasty in the house. What's up, Sleeping? He went and hid. He was
like, I got the bro fro. I got hide.
Tiger, Disney at Christmas is beautiful, but also very stressful for me. Have you played Far Cry 5? Far Cry 5 is I have not played that. I played Far Cry Primal, and I love me some Primal.
By the way,
Later champion?
Game of Thrones, King's Road?
Yeah.
Like the first chapter, the first episode in the game?
Yeah.
Fun. Very fun, very stressful, very Game of Thrones. And I can't wait to do more of it.
Yeah.
What I did was I recorded the first one just to see how it would play out as a gameplay video. I got 82 views on it, so I thought that was pretty good for my channel.
Tiger, shoot me a message after the stream, and I'll get with you, dude. If you're looking to. That's right, my birthday's the best time. But yeah, I watched you play it a little bit, Dave. I want to say I popped in and said hey, but
well, okay, it was I recorded it because I had a feeling I would have issues with YouTube, and I did because of the music. But I have since figured out how to turn off the music.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to find some DMCA-free preparation to play it. You can't just have no music.
Dave, your audio just went kind of interesting there.
Did it?
Yeah.
Let me try this.
It was like,
is that a little better?
It was like wah, 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 wah. Sleeping said his sound went away when he joined the stream. He's trying to decode why.
See, anytime someone's trying to join the stream, it's Glitch City.
Yeah, it's Glitch City tonight. Could be those solar flares. I don't know. Thank y'all so much for 22 likes tonight. I appreciate it.
Now, you follow wrestling, right?
Yeah.
R-Truth got released.
Really?
Yep. They also got rid of Carlito, but really, what does he do? He does nothing. He just sits there and chews on apples.
I'm still like over the moon that Joe Hendry got some.
He got his WrestleMania moment.
He got his WrestleMania moment
against one of my favorites, Randy Orton.
Yeah, that was a good.
Brings me happiness.
There we go. I hear some Sleep Nasty.
I mean, not only did he show up for what was it? Was it Rumble he showed up for before, or what was the one before? Elimination Chamber, I think he was.
Yeah.
Is that one? I think. Yeah, I think he was there, and then he showed up for WrestleMania, which I was like,
yeah,
what?
Yeah, when he popped up for WrestleMania, I was like, holy crap! And I was streaming at the time that it happened, and my buddy Omar, who I'd just gone and watched WrestleMania with the night before, was like, you missed it. Like, we were sitting there joking. I was like, what if Joe Hendry shows up? What if he shows up?
I mean, you know what happens. Someone says his name.
Yeah,
and
someone says his name, and he appears.
So.
Oh, I think Sleeping's working on his technical difficulties there.
But of course.
Oh, I already built that, so I'm like a step ahead because I got ahead of myself here. Now I need E18. There we go. Let's show him on the stream. All right, Sleeping, can you hear us? He said.
Can you guys hear me right now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can.
I can't hear you guys, and I can't figure out why.
Sleeping, go into the audio arrow there. You see where it says like.
I have an idea. Let me come back.
Okay. I was about to tell him check his audio settings.
Make sure he has speaker on default.
Yeah. I'm going to take a picture of that real quick and send him. All right.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Do you have an echo from me?
No, just
Negative.
for myself.
Oh, you beautiful gentlemen. How are you guys?
You see it sleeping, living the dream. I'm loving the camera. I'm loving that is chef's kiss, high quality.
I'm trying to figure out if I like it or not. I'm trying to talk myself into streaming again, so I've got all new equipment. I'm trying to figure it out. I haven't streamed in over a year, so I'm rusty.
So, in the words of old Palpy Man himself, do it.
Unlimited power?
Yeah. Unlimited funyuns.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Speaking of which, a sleeping collectibles video popped up on my suggestions like a week ago.
Oh, is that so?
Guess what it was?
Which one was it?
The music video.
Was it really?
Yes.
Huh.
Such a throwback.
I was like, I haven't watched it in a good minute.
So
I had to let it play all the way through.
I was cleaning out my phone the other day, and I actually have 36 videos on my phone that I have not uploaded. I've recorded every time I went to Target this year, and I haven't uploaded any of them. But I might throw one up. We'll see.
Were you just not feeling them, or just like,
I don't know how to say this in the nicest way possible. I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun, but I think sometimes interacting with the community drains me of all of my life force.
It's understandable, man. It's understandable.
I think that I only have so many social spoons, and I think I turned it up way too fast. And now I was like, okay, wait, I'm getting like 1,000 Instagram messages a week. I'm getting so many comments. I can't respond to all of you guys, and it shuts me down. I just can't handle it anymore.
It's kind of like the song Caramel, right?
Yes, which is such a good song. What a good album.
Yeah, I mean, him speaking about the fact that, he just wanted to entertain, but at the same time, now he hates the limelight. He hates everything about it. But, now he's just got everybody, putting their hands up for him.
I don't want to be like, woe is me, like, oh, sleeping got a little, like, popular or whatever. But, like, literally, like, 60 to 70 messages a week, comments. Like, it's so much to keep up with, and I am just exhausted.
Well, and I know like 75 of those messages are from Jen, just talking about
when are we going to Disney? That's gonna be a thing. Let's kidnap Dave. Let's get rocks and let's go. Let's go to Disney.
Yeah, we'll if the channel keeps doing like it's doing, it might be sooner rather than later.
Let's get you to 3,000. I think 2,700 is too low of a goal. You and Dave both 3,000.
If I hit 3,000 by the end of the year, I'll change the channel name to Aaron 3000.
Dave's sitting at
2702
right now.
All right.
So
2702. You're close.
Yeah.
You're not far at all.
Yeah, Dave's been over here slaying.
I'm defying the algorithm.
I like it. Like a snowman, just tackle it to the ground.
Yes, sir.
You're good, Ricardo. You're good. Just glad to have you back.
And by the way, if you do record your snowman thing, we need you to do an RKO with a snowman. Come on.
Gosh, you asking so much. I'll give it to Joe Hendry, like turn around instead.
Yeah.
There you go.
We can even get you I Believe in Sleeping Collectibles. And
hey, get the instrumental, and you just like do the sleep. Turn around. You're sleeping.
That could be fun. I'd be into that for a little while at least. I did upload a TikTok video 2 days ago. It's the first TikTok video I've put up in a year. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a little snowman action soon.
So, you're a wrestling fanatic. How do you feel about R-Truth?
I'm sad. I love R-Truth. I think R-Truth is hilarious. He's had a 22-year career in WWE. Yeah. He's had a 40-year.
That's a long time.
Like almost a 40-year career. Like I think he started wrestling when he was like 18 in NWA. He's getting close to 50 right now.
And I think he just dropped a country single.
No. He did. He actually so he's actually. I don't want to toot my own horn here though, but we follow each other on Twitter. R-Truth follows me and I follow him.
Nice.
He's dropped like 4 albums in the last 5 years, and he's doing a country album and going on tour for that album. And I think that's why he got released. But it makes me sad that he's not going to be around because I really do enjoy R-Truth.
I kind of wanted him to do like with Cena's farewell tour. I kind of wanted to do them to kind of like stretch out that whole.
Me too.
I mean, let's be honest. He's done some pretty. He's always been really entertaining, but he's also pretty good technical.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, and for his age,
there's a famous picture of him floating around the internet with him hanging out with Tupac at a party in 1994, and like I on that in my head.
He's 53 for those that don't know.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So,
I mean, yeah, his dreads are a little bit thinning at the top. Obviously, but hey,
I mean, Ric Flair was like 80 and still wrestling, wasn't he?
I think all of our dreads are thinning. We're getting old, gentlemen.
I don't have dreads anymore. I have, bald blocks.
Oh, look at Dave with that beautiful coiffed hair.
I still got my full head of hair, so
I don't have mine. Mine is gone.
Going on 47 in October.
Mine's thinning, so I was like, I'm just gonna grow curls until I can't grow curls anymore.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are you going for the what's his name look? The guy that's with Selena Gomez.
Oh, if it gets me Selena Gomez, yes.
Hey.
Yes.
She knows how to cook now. I mean,
I saw.
I've seen the cooking show. I just don't know if I can deal with that voice that sounds like that all the time.
That's fine. Let's do it.
I mean, Steve Martin puts up him and Martin Short are putting up with it on
their
TV show with her.
I like the show too. It's pretty good.
My wife watches the show. I've never watched the show. I know of it.
Dave, you need to watch it. You need to watch it, dude.
Season 1 and it was good, but it lost me after a while. I think it's one of those shows you have to grind through season 1 to get to the good stuff.
Yeah, it is. I will admit that it's one of those that you got to kind of get past a little bit of season 1.
I don't know that I have that in me though. Like I don't know. Ooh, how's your unit coming along? I see some pieces missing.
It's coming along.
Yeah, can I get an update? Can I get a little?
I can give y'all an update now. Head's done.
Oh, that does not look like 50 Cent at all.
No.
Nope.
And here's the torso so far.
All right, I like that torso. The shoulder pads, they're very.
Those shoulder pads are sick.
They're very cool.
And
I'm getting
and they're posable.
I'm getting Saiyan vibes from that.
Yeah, it's got a very Saiyan look to it. I'm super excited for this.
Are you sure it's not Vegeta's?
Oh, I'm getting
Carmen Electra. I can never watch Dragon Ball Z again without thinking of that Oni Cartoons bit.
Is your camera auto tracking? How cool is that?
Yeah, Dave's got that nice OBS spot.
The OBSbot Tiny 2 light.
Yeah, OBSbot.
So it does the auto tracking.
Oh, someone's bougie.
Hey, I only pay like $120. I got it on a good deal because it goes for like $179.
Domino says they haven't watched wrestling since the early 2000s.
It's much better now, Dynamo. I think in the last 20 years, it's come football stadiums.
Only murders in the building, Jen.
Thank you to Mr. Paul Levesque.
Oh, yeah. Triple H is really around. He really has.
Oh, I mean, after they got rid of Vinnie Mac, I mean.
So there's actually a hot rumor that Vinnie Mac's trying to buy the company back again. And I think that's fascinating.
I only heard rumblings about the other thing. Like, isn't like Bischoff trying to do something with Hogan? They're trying to do something.
So I
like they're trying to do their own little new production.
Yeah, I saw a thing about it the other day. They're going for like a real combat, like a UFC, but like a commercial. It's not going to work. It's gonna
like UFC meets WWE kind of thing.
Yes. But they're only getting like throwaway talent that nobody wants anymore. So it's like,
so it's like a new it's the XFL for UFC.
Yes, they're also going to have bodybuilding breaks in the middle instead of girls dancing. They're just going to have dudes lifting weights in the center. So that's the thing. Like,
isn't it just Venice Beach?
Yep, well, it's Hogan.
Pretty much.
I mean that's Hogan. So
Yeah. I don't know. One of those things. I need to get a kit. Watching you build this is really making me itch for it.
It's giving you the itch, isn't it?
Yeah, I found my nippers the other day. I got my kit. I just need like an actual kit to build. It looks like.
You know what's funny is the other day I was sitting here looking at my TikToks, right? And it said I had a like from somebody, and it was the company that made this set of nippers, Steady.
Hey, this nippers I have, I believe.
Yeah, I love Steady, man. They're a great single blade nipper company.
Love it. I need to get.
Although the stream's not sponsored by it yet.
Not yet, yeah. I believe if I were going to be sponsored by Gundam stuff, I would have to be just solely focused on it. And I'm too far gone now to be solely focused on just one thing.
I mean, you could start a second channel.
I could, but I'm lazy, and that takes, way too much effort.
Channel with your good friend sleeping.
Huh. Might have to talk about that.
We could come up with a really cool jingle.
We could. This is true.
I just need to get a kit because one of us has kits and the other ones doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a mountain of kits, so, you know. Jen said, go get one, sleeping.
Hey, let me just...
Aaron's got kits for his kits. What are you talking about?
You're not
I actually do have duplicates that I'm actually, like, planning kit bashes with right now. So.
See?
I saw there's a TikToker that I saw the other day. You know those like American Girl dolls, but the generic ones that Target sells?
Yeah.
I forget what they're called. He makes Gundam kits for those dolls. So they like walk around with like, Gundams in their hands and stuff. It's super cool.
I like that. I
wouldn't mind getting my daughter something like that. I think it'd be kind of fun.
That sounds insane.
Yeah, they just released a line of Harry Potter ones too. They're all like houses and stuff. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't collect that stuff, but I mean, I saw the Ravenclaw one. And I was like, I kind of need that for my Ravenclaw fix.
I was out filming a video today, and I saw them, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, I'm curious. Not buying, but curious.
Yeah.
I did pick up a few toys today that I'm very excited about. I might put out this video only because I'm so excited about the stuff I found today.
Only?
And
I found that new Doctor Who helmet, and it's really cool. It's kind of cheap. I didn't buy it, but I do like it. I showed it off a little bit. I also found a Chase AEW today on the shelf, and I found some rare Marvel Legends. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Jen's talking about Poker Face as well. Poker Face is a good show. I like that one.
Roxanne's binging it right now.
Peacock. It's got Natasha.
Natasha. Yeah, I can't see her name.
Leon. I think.
She hasn't exactly aged well though.
Yeah.
Does Roxanne like it?
Yeah, she's been binging it. So yeah.
Yeah, we've been watching it like religiously.
All right, I might watch it. I need a new show. I just finished my show the other day, so I need something new to take its place.
Did you finish the Righteous Gemstones?
What was that?
Righteous Gemstones?
I did. Righteous Gemstones was so funny.
Well, it is. I hated that it ended, but I mean, I understand. Danny McBride can only go for so long before
Yeah, but
need something new.
He's like an HBO darling though. Like Eastbound and Down, and
I love Eastbound and Down. Kenny Powers is my spirit animal. Love it.
And most of his shows are like filmed here now.
Are they really?
Yeah, Eastbound and Down. Like the later seasons were filmed in Charleston, right there at Joe Riley Stadium.
One of my favorite lines from that show, I quote all the time in my real life, is when he goes to Mexico and they're like, "We don't play baseball here, we do soccer." And he looks at the little kid and he boots the ball down the field, and he goes, "I didn't come here to be the best at exercise," and he just walks away from the ball. Just makes me happy. Just love it.
One of my favorite lines though from Righteous Gemstones is, "Now I just need $2 million. What is it? An 8-ball and $2 million from you."
$2 million.
Baby Billy, and then when Baby Billy does the blind and then yells cocaine as he's running towards.
I just love their accents. I want to adopt that accent.
That feels too close to home when I hear him talk too.
Yeah. What's the one guy? Walter Scoggins?
Yeah, Walton Goggins. He plays Baby Billy Freeman.
I haven't. I know of the show. I haven't seen it, but like he's great in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Vault. What was it? The show that was on Amazon. What's the video game?
Fallout.
Fallout. Yeah.
So
he was great in that. He's great in everything he's in.
Oh yeah, dude's an amazing actor.
Truly. I'd like to see him in some more stuff. I hear he's doing the con circuit this year, so it'd be cool to see him at a con.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on cons.
I just need him to sing. "There Will Come a Payday."
I think I'm going to go to my first con next month. And
You've been spotted. Sleeping in visual.
There's one in Altoona, Toy Palooza 2025. I think I'm going to go check it out. I haven't been in a few years.
Diamond, they make kits as well. The Ronin Warrior kits are a thing.
Hey, speaking of Gundams and kits in general, you know the Gundam action figures, Colbane?
Yeah.
Walmart has them clearanced out right now for $15 each.
Ooh.
I saw them in my local when I went today to film, and I also picked up a couple. They have Grandpa. They have Saku.
Zaku?
Yes. And then there is a big-eyed one. I don't remember his name. I have to review the video.
I have to look at that as well. Is it like one single eye, or is it like
one single eye? Yeah, they're normally $35. They're on clearance for $15 right now, and I think they'll get lower.
I want to say I know the Zaku got it. Like Char's Zaku got it, the red Zaku. I know it got the love.
I'm looking at my video right now. I'm gonna like try to sling back and have a look. See. Ooh, I'll play that sound.
This one is dead. But Aaron,
yes,
you haven't noticed. I mean, he's chatting, and there's a fireside behind him. This is
I know. We are having. I think this is becoming an impromptu fireside chat. Are we selecting this and that?
You settle down. We're not doing all that today.
We're not doing that.
No. A big
you're not doing this and that.
This and that. Oh, you brought the song back for a second. All right, I don't see it in the video.
All right, we've got a leg. Leg's coming along good.
It does look really good.
This is a nice kit. This is a P Bandai, by the way. So if you want this, you have to go on Bandai's like actual website and order it.
You have to order them in, yeah.
And then they ship it from Japan, which, for surprisingly, the tariffs didn't make it too expensive, which was nice.
I feel like it's worth it. Those kits are so well done.
Yeah, and P Bandai's are usually like they're like the oddballs that you're not normally going to see out on the shelves, you know?
Yeah, I think you did good picking up this one.
Oh yeah, I picked up 3 different Leo kits because the Leo's like one of my favorite grunt suits. So
I remember you saying that.
Had to snag some Leos, you know, represent my Gundam Wing love. By the way, did you get a little son?
Who, me?
Yeah.
A little bit. I did a little bit of sunning.
Yeah.
I'm looking online right now, P Bandai, looking at some kits. I might order one in real fast.
Because of my area of South Carolina, I cannot stay outside for more than 30 minutes until, you know, I start lobstering.
My legs lobstered.
So, fun story about mine and Jen's wedding. So we decided to go. We wanted to do the whole Unity sand thing, you know.
Okay.
Just something different, you know. So she brought sand from Long Island Sound. There were syringes and parts of Jimmy Hoffa in it. We went down to a beach called Edisto Beach. Kind of it used to be off the path. Now it's like one of the more popular beaches down here. But we went down there, and I decided to go with Noah, my sister, who, you know,
doesn't exist.
Exactly, yeah. And my niece went out there with us. She was like 5 at the time.
Yeah.
So me, Jen, Noah, my sister, my niece all load up in my little Escape, and we ride down to we ride down to Edisto, and it's a cloudy day. So I'm like, oh, I don't need sunscreen. It's a cloudy day. I was red. For my wedding, you can see my sunglasses marked, and on Jen, you can see where her bathing suit was on her back because she had an open back dress. And, you know, my family is the kind of, they slap you on the back whenever they celebrate you, you know, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel.
But we got Annie in the house. That's right, Jen. She said, Annie.
My brightness is too much. I'm trying to correct it. I'm sorry.
And of course, Domino hit over the Annie, are you okay?
Oh.
You ever heard of MC Chris? Yes, they have Ronin Warrior kits.
I think I might go see MC Chris, but I'm not going to confirm. I'm just going to show up and try to run into you on accident. I think it's going to be the play.
That would be a good play. That'd be a good play. Now I'll have my head on a swivel the whole time while he's singing Pizza Butt.
I'm just going to jump on your shoulders.
All right, that sounds good. Just make sure you start on my right side and not the left side. I'm down on knee, so.
All right, you're on my shoulders then. That's how we'll do it.
Yeah, there we go. You really want 270 pounds of pure man muscle on you?
Listen, I've been getting into shape. It's going to be a good workout for me. I'm here for it.
Dude, ever since I took on the facilities role at work.
Is that going well?
It's going well. They're letting me make some decisions now.
Heck yeah.
I had to help order aerators for a sink in one of our offices, like for sinks in one of our offices.
Okay.
I have learned how to measure aerators now. They
have everything.
Yeah, like it is. I was like super freaked out by it, and it was like, no, all you need is a set of like a quarter, a dime, a nickel, and a penny before the penny goes away.
It's going away soon too.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
I'm okay with the penny going away. I'm okay with it. It's not.
I don't think we need it.
We don't.
I'm not looking forward to everything costing an extra couple cents, I imagine. But whatever at that point.
They can just go ahead and round it up to $1, and it won't cost but a penny more.
You know they won't, though.
Yeah, they won't. They'll make it like extra 5 cents.
Oh, look at that merch link.
Yeah, the merch. I love this. I love stream elements so much because of this. Like, I can actually like connect a channel to be my merch thing. I could have put down Sleeping Collectibles as my as my robot. You know.
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I might end up sliding over to whatever this is. Talk Studios.
Talk Studio. Yeah, Talk Studio by Streamlab.
It used to be Melon.
Yeah.
Melon? I don't know this at all.
It was like a knockoff StreamYard that came out a couple years back.
But now
they absorbed it.
It's like $60 a month, and that's insane.
Yeah. It's so wild that that's a thing.
It's like $19 a month. You get access to Stream Elements themes and everything, and this.
That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. I've been out of the game for too long.
By the way, Sleeping, next time you make your beach travels, I have been told to tell you by my manager or by my director that there is a there's a couple of collectible shops up in that general vicinity you need to hit up.
Yeah, I'll be back in August. Last week of August, I'm scheduled to be back in the area. I don't know if I'm driving. I might be riding with friends, but
gotcha.
We'll see. That's what happened this past time. I rode with them, and we got rained on the entire week. It was awful.
I'm going to tell you, coming this way during any part of the summer there's always a risk of being rained out for everything. We take our subtropical title pretty well, you know.
You aren't kidding. You really do.
I mean, that's why they filmed Forrest Gump here during the Vietnam scenes, because of the fact it rains. It was raining upside down from the ground.
Yeah, that storm on Thursday was heavy. That lightning was unlike anything I've ever seen.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, that was it Thursday or Wednesday. I think it was Thursday. I had to go out to our Charleston office Thursday because it knocked the power out at the office, which is an hour drive for me.
Wow.
And the power came back. Luckily, the power came back.
Good.
But it knocked all the network stuff off.
Not good.
Yeah, not good at all, considering the fact that everything is reliant upon the network to function.
Yeah.
And the first question I got to ask is, it's on a battery backup, right? I was like, yeah, it's on a battery backup. The Edge device that we use, which is basically the modem for those of you that aren't, buried in nerd speak. That's what happened. Is it had gone off and just decided to go to factory settings for a second instead of booting back up to its normal standard operating system.
That's gonna be a pain for everybody connected to that.
Yep. So I had to go in there, just reboot it one more time, and it was like, oh, I remember these numbers.
Good work. 10 out of 10. You're hired. When I open my own Wisp, you're more than welcome to come work for me.
Definitely. Or, if we ever hire, if we're ever hiring, I will tell them I know a name.
I think I'm gonna buy this Tall Geese kit. I like Tall Geese. He looks cool.
Do it. Is it an HG?
It's an MG.
Ooh, master grade. If you buy that, let me know.
I've never built an MG before.
They're a little more technical,
but
a lot taller. So you got a lot more parts to play with, but they're tall. We'll make a longer stream out of it.
There's a good deal on it right now on eBay. There's a guy selling sealed for a different price.
I've got some MGs that I need to build, so we can work on some MGs.
There's also a Strike Rogue HG that I think looks really cool. I wouldn't mind building that either.
That Strike Rouge is amazing, by the way.
Rouge, okay.
Yeah, definitely a fun build. I built that one not too long ago.
So cool.
By the way, you remember the Zuda you built?
Yeah.
I actually have that kit now.
Do you really? It's worth so much now. Good pickup.
I got it for a decent price, and I was like, I wouldn't go pass that up, man.
No, it's such a good kit. I got that at a secondhand thrift store for $15.
Ooh, man, you got that for like base price when it first came out too.
Yeah, it was so good. Man, there's so many good kits to buy. I don't know where to start.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Let me, if you want to, share your screen and I can help you find one.
Oh, the Tall Geese Flugel looks so good.
Oh, man, the Tall Geese Flugel?
The white one? Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
That was a P Bandai exclusive, so if you can get that for a good price.
$130.
It's a little high. It's a little high.
A little high.
Not quite Willie Nelson high, but
Oh, we're getting there, though.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
I do like the Flugel. It uses wings from the Wing kit.
Yes, and I love that white and yellow. Such a good cream combination.
Oh, tall geese is one of my favorite like ace suits. Jen said I need to build the dendrobium. I'm saving that for a special all-day build, guys. That's gonna be an all-Sunday build. You're gonna need to take the day off, Jen.
I mean, hey, if I can do a 24-hour stream, you can. Come on.
Ooh, Fripp and Hunting Island. Those are good places too. By the way, sleeping. Wink, wink, wink. Vacation time. Wink, wink, wink.
Hey, there's a slash Zaku Phantom MG for $70.
A slash Zaku Phantom. I gotta look at that. I gotta look at it. You said slash Zaku Phantom.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Oh, that's a Seed Destiny Zaku. I got you.
It is cool.
MG 1100, right?
Yep.
That is a P Bandai exclusive. That pre-order has closed. If you can get that, get it.
I think that might be the play. Oh, never mind. The shipping's so much.
Is it coming from like China or Japan?
Yeah. $80 pass.
Yeah, that's a hard pass. Don't pay more for shipping than the kit's worth. The kit's worth $55.
Okay. Good to know.
As soon as you said the name, I was like, I gotta look it up. Yeah, Jen just went to Hunting Island. She loves Hunting Island.
Really? I need to go.
Lighthouse. It's a touristy area.
I've never been to a lighthouse. I need to change that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Trips down south are they need to be a thing. You let us know where you want to go, and we'll point you in the right. We'll get you in the right direction.
They're bad-mouthing Myrtle in the chat right now. I can't stand for that. North Myrtle is a saintly place.
North Myrtle's not bad. It's dirty Myrtle down south. That's a little bit more.
We don't go south. We stay north in the Cherry Grove area. That's my jam.
And never, see, that's a good area. That's a good area. It's the other part of Myrtle Beach that needs some, what was it the Joker said in, in the original Batman, with Michael Keaton? This town needs an enema. There we go. That's the exact phrase.
It needs a good purging.
Yeah.
The lighthouse is under construction. Well, I need to go to a lighthouse in general, even one under construction. I haven't been to one. And
if you ever get a chance to see one up close, it's definitely a thing. It's a thing. I can tell I've been working with my boss too long because that's his quote. It's a thing. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
He when I went up there to go work with him one day, he was like, "Yeah, need you to like go check out this one like comic shop while you're up here." I was like, "All right, bet." As soon as he said the name, I was like, "Yeah, I know that one." He goes, "You know that one?"
I love it.
Yeah, coming over to this company that I'm working for now has been like the best thing that's ever happened, man.
Hey, your mood seems to be much better, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, I hadn't had another threat of a stroke in a long time, so I mean.
Okay, that looked painful.
What'd you do, Dave?
Yeah, I cut myself.
Oh man. Oof.
That's it. I'm coming up there to fix you up right now.
Yeah, me too. It might take me a little while, but I'll get up there.
I can be there in like 4 hours.
Yeah, see, you're a little closer. You're a little closer. It would take me like all day.
A tiny bit closer, indeed.
Oh, one day we'll have to have that big get together.
I'm hypnotized by watching you cut out these pieces.
This is therapeutic, man. Like I genuinely enjoy this.
It's so nice. It's the sound of like nippers on the plastic.
Oh. I know, and just that sound of parts snapping together.
That little crunch. Oh, it's such a good feeling. Need more of that.
And I know you love your Pokemon. There are Pokemon kits out there.
I was looking at a few of those the other day. Actually,
I think there was a Gengar.
Actually, I think I have a Mimikyu one downstairs in the toy studio still.
You do have a Mimikyu one. I hooked you up with a Mimikyu one a while back.
Yeah, I think I still have it.
Yeah, and that one's one you don't need tools for, so.
I'll have to bring it up and pop it together one day soon.
Yeah.
What is it? Whoa. Whoa, they're talking about you in the chat, sir. Uh-oh. This chat is popping off today. Thank you so much for supporting my man Colbane today.
What am I doing for a certain anniversary coming up? Working on a house. I've been told that has to be done.
And it's making good progress. I saw the plumbing.
Yeah. So, the farmhouse is. I love talking about the fact that I have a farmhouse now. I'm that kind of millennial now. You know, we have a farmhouse.
Look at you. We're gonna put you on HGTV next.
I literally feel like that character from Harvest Moon. You know, Granddad left me a rotten house, and I have to fix it up. I had to fix it up, get married. You know.
I miss Harvest Moon. That was a fun time.
At least it's not like if you're looking for an adjacent game to it, Stardew Valley's not bad.
I've always wanted to play it, never have.
Yeah, you get it. We can play together.
I think I might try to swing for a Switch 2 next week.
I'm gonna hold off.
Probably the safer bet. I like to
that
make
$90 price tag for a Mario Kart just kind of pushed me away.
Yeah, like I just make bad decisions sometimes, and I want to swing on this one. I think I'm going to Vegas on Sunday, and I want something to play on the airplane.
Oh man, Vegas, huh?
Yeah, work's sending me to Vegas for a couple days.
Well, if a little old lady says, "You make sure you play the slots," just don't confuse it like Beavis did for sluts. I love Beavis. I love that movie. I quote that movie way too much.
It's such a good movie, though.
It is.
I saw the trailer, the intro for the new King of the Hill, and I'm actually very excited for it.
Me too. I will say this: that's looking like it's going to be a ton of fun. I tell you what.
Bobby?
I can't do the voice anymore. Ever since I threw that muscle, I messed up that muscle in my throat. It gave me one of the coolest voices, and now I can't.
We're gonna have to get you back in tip-top shape.
I know, man. I know. I was over here talking like Sam Elliott, you know, and I was all excited for that. I was like, "This is my new life. I like it." And it went away, and I got stuck with this.
We gotta get you a mustache. You'll be killing it.
Well, I mean, I've got the full beard, so you know.
We just gotta focus on the mustache, though. Shave the rest. Grow the mustache thick.
Oh, that is a beautiful sound.
That sounded glorious. I stopped what I was doing just for that.
I've got to grab some more. I got to make another piece of knee armor. I totally grabbed the wrong piece of knee armor. Oh well, that'll be easy to get because they give me 2 sets of sea runners.
We love that. I don't think you can ever have enough runners. Like, there's always something you need.
Yeah, and I love the fact that Bandai separates their stuff. You know, so it makes it a little bit easier. You know.
Me too. I'm buying a Bandai kit. All right, I'm hopping off of here. You're wonderful. I'm gonna buy some kits. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, brother. Have a good one now.
You the best.
Later. Muzza, what's up, dude? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Everybody's saying, "Hey, PlayStation Portable is a good console." I like the PlayStation the little portable PS5 that they have. I actually use it whenever we travel. So that way I don't have to bring my whole PlayStation with me, which I still will, probably. Going to Vegas, got to buy a Switch. Gotcha. I've never been to Vegas. I've been to Cali a couple of times, but never been to Vegas. But our travel is limited right now because I decided to go see Ghost. You know, so we picked Ghost as our travel right now. So we're going to Raleigh, which is first time I've been to Raleigh. I've been to some places in North Carolina, but Raleigh, this will be my first time in Raleigh. All right, let's see here. 71 views tonight. Thank you guys so much for that. 22 likes. You guys are just blowing me away with the love tonight. I'm just over the moon. Over the moon. Oh, no, I did a oopsie. I fixed the oopsie. Now, so cool fun fact about this Leo compared to like the other Leos that are out there is this Leo has a more feminine design compared to like traditional Leos. Man, the Vita was such a good system. It was such a good system. All right, we got Dave back.
I'm alive.
You're alive? Good. I was starting to get worried. By the way, I believe we are about done with this kit, which is super early, but I might break out another kit just to finish up.
One of your 30 minutes?
I might break out a 30-minute. Or either like an SD kit. Alright, so here we go. We got a leg done. We got the torso. I mean, it's probably going to take me a minute to finish up most of this stuff here, because that leg did take me a second. Not as long as I thought it would. but still pretty long.
Yeah, basically I put the wrong kind of piece on here.
Yeah.
And I was trying to cut it off and see if I can pop it out.
Yeah.
And our good friend,
Mr. Exacto,
I applied too much pressure and he went,
oh, oh.
Yep.
Felt that in my soul. Huh, we got some extra thigh pieces here. I guess they gave me extra ones in case something happened with the first set. Alright, so I'm actually ahead of the game on this part. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this together here. And I love this sound. Chef's kiss. One of the best sounds you can get. Alright, let's get that back of the knee on here. And boom, we got ourselves a working knee joint. And we got both. I'm done with the legs. I'm done with the legs.
Keep going up.
Oh man, the Sega Game Gear, man, that was a classic. Careful with that axe, Eugene. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on getting some getting the waist together now. That's going to take a little while.
Now that might be just the right size.
I need the B runner for the hip here. That's the only time I need the B runner in this build, or in this part of the build. Crazy. What I'll do is I'll go look and see what kits I have left. What other kit I can put together tonight. And we might come up with we might work on another. We might work on a 30-minute missions build, or a SD kit. Which, guys, I've got some more of these beauties to build. So stay tuned, because I got more Leos. I'm a huge fan of, like I said, I'm a huge fan of these like grunt suits like this. Alright. Same, though. I wish I had working knee joints. 22 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Alright. Let's see. There's E14, which is the first part of this I need. And then we need E13 behind it. They did give me some backup. Well, no, I don't think they gave me backup pieces for this. So E13, B2, E2. Okay, that goes like this right here, and then this goes in like that. Oh, I'm liking that design. That is a good detail there. Let's get that in there. And let's get this snapped together here, and that should be... Do I have that upside down? I do have that upside down.
Okay, it fixed my issue.
You got it?
I just got to reprint the proper parts now.
Gotcha. All right, so we've got the beginnings of the waist here, guys, and as you can see, it's looking very mechanical. Which, Dave, I had to end up dropping my camera down to 720p to get like decent quality image off of this.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for a better camera.
I mean, it could also be Talk Studio.
It could be. It seems like it's having some issues tonight, which par for the course. We are having high solar activity tonight.
I mean, in addition to that, I mean, also, people are getting out of school.
Yeah.
So a lot more people might be trying to stream.
Yeah.
So that's always the thing. Ooh.
So you're blaming those young whippersnappers?
Yep. I blame those millennials.
I'm a millennial.
Yep.
An elder millennial. Nice, Muzza. Which, by the way, guys, I'll go ahead and post the link in the chat for anybody who wants to come join us on the build. There you go, Muzza. If you want to join us as well on the build, be my guest. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get this. Get the D1 runner out. We've already broken down D2. We've made it to 10 o'clock, which is a... Yay! Which leaves us with 1 hour left. We may finish this kit in time for 11. Yeah, Zombie, definitely. You're more than welcome to come join us, too. Alright, so...
Zombie is dangerous. He will talk you into getting a 3D printer.
I know, right? Zombie's also he's also a fellow Helldiver. He has joined us on the battles. Zombie, did you get any of the Super Earth the War for Super Earth? I did my part. Guys. I signed on for a little bit. Did a little fight for the for democracy there and help save Super Earth with my itty bitty bit.
I ain't do
Yeah, I didn't do shit. Let's see. A16.
Hopefully this will be healed up by tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully.
I can type on a keyboard.
I was about to say, how's work coming along, Dave?
Some of my numbers are not great, but has to do with like they don't limit us. That there's no metrics like I had with Spectrum.
Yeah.
But you still get graded on certain calls. So if you miss one little thing there or one little thing here, a lot of the stuff is like nitpicky stuff. So it depends on who is grading you.
Yeah.
So I've had some less than ideal numbers, and the thing is, it's not like a specific pattern.
Yeah.
So it's not like even my supervisor. She's like, it's not any one thing. There's just these weird one-offs that are ruining your calls. So, but I get kudos calls like where I had a guy call in. He wanted to reach me. They reached his supervisors instead. He just wanted to call back to thank me for what I did for his son.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my customer service scores are amazing there, but it's just like little things that can just mess up your scores.
Yeah, I think the customer service part should be the one that matters the most. I don't think that
Well, they don't time calls or anything like that, so that's great.
Good. I'm not a huge metrics guy anyway. At my job, we know we're a chain of medical offices. So as far as IT stuff goes, we don't have the metrics there for us because let's put it this way: if you got four guys it's four guys covering an entire company. Way to go, Zombie! Way to go, Ricardo. I want to go. I want to go check it out one day, but I got to get something. Go to Vegas.
Oh,
I do want to go to Vegas one day, but we've got so much stuff that I've got to get done and get ahead of before I can travel again. Like, do any heavy traveling. I'd love to go back to Disney this year, though. And I've been talking to Jen about it, and maybe we ought to do like a weekend Disney getaway. Alright, the waist pack is done. Alright, so far I'm liking these joints, but this is really loose in there, and that's not a good sign. Means that posability might be good, but at the same time, let's see, how's that thing? Okay, it stands really good. Considering, in fact, unlike regular Leos, this has got high heels on. Which to me kind of screams, okay, that could be a problem.
Is it a streetwalker?
So this is a more feminine design for a Leo. Alright, let's go ahead and get the head attached to the... Surprised it... Okay, yep. They actually wanted me to do that earlier, and I didn't do it, so... Here we go, guys. We're getting the actual suit done. And now all we have left is the weapons and... gear. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and get the... body put together, and this is the base suit, guys. I can see where panel lining might be a thing. I need to get me a panel line marker so that way I can do that after I finish the kits. But here it is, guys. See how small this is compared to, like... Well, here, I'll break out Grandpa in a minute. We'll see. We'll do a size comparison. Make sure it's all jammed up in there. But here's the Leo, guys. And as you can see, that the little back pieces here, the little jets, are going to cause an issue with balance. But I'll lay it down the best I can to kind of give you guys an idea. Let's just do that. We'll use the hair to kind of prop it up a little bit so you guys can see. Or not hair, but like the... I always thought this was weird to put like this kind of detail on a suit. But I mean, I get it. But there it is right there, guys. Base suit is done. It comes with a couple extra hands here for different things. So we can put a hand there, or we can put a hand here. One of these is going to be able to hold a sword a little bit better. But this doesn't use a sword. It uses almost like a lance. So let's get that going here. And it does come with a shield as well. I gotta see where the shield is on the diagram, because they don't... No, it doesn't come with a shield. I guess not. There's one whole set of runners that's never going to get used. There's parts that are never going to get used. So you know what? That's what we call kit bash material. And I'm all for that. I am 100% for that. Alright, so now let's go ahead and build the weapon. And after that, that's it for the suit. Gotta find the page. Alright. There we go. Fold that up. So now we need what's left of the sea. Well, almost what's left of the sea runner. I feel like there's a part missing here that probably would add some detail to this already. I feel like I missed a step there because that feels super empty.
What happened with sleeping? He had to go, or?
Yeah, he said he had to run. Did I miss a step? I don't think I missed a step. Okay, yep. There is a part that it needs a section. That's why that looks so empty in there.
Speaking of kit bashing, I'm going to have to do a little bit of my own here, so to speak.
What you got to do?
Well, this part right here, this is where the hose comes out of from the proton pack that goes up to the wand.
Yeah.
Well, this is a separate part, but it should line up for this one. It doesn't line up. It only lines up for one hole. So I'm just going to do some other holes after I get this one kind of guided in.
Gotcha. All right, I may have to take this suit apart because I think I messed up somewhere. Let me see if I can get back to the torso there, because it probably showed me that, and I probably didn't read it. So I got to see where I messed up and see how to fix that. C2 E222. Okay. Yep, I'm missing a piece. not missing a piece, but I missed a step when I was putting it together. That explains why it doesn't feel like it's going together well. So polycap goes on here. Because I was like, why does this feel not so complete? Thank you, Diamond. But yeah, one day I hope to make a trip out west again. I know my niece will be graduating high school soon, so I might try to see about if we can. If she's still out west, I might see about trying to make a trip out that way to go watch her graduate. Alright, so I need to take this, push this into here like so. Perfect. And now we can put this all together. And that looks better. That looks a lot better. Doesn't look as... It isn't as floppy in the waist there. Oh, there we go. We got Zombie Hunter in the chat. What's up, Zombie?
Guys, how's it going? How you going?
What's up, Z?
Oh, not much, man. Same old. You know. But yeah, what can you do? Just plug along and keep going.
Yeah.
I thought I might get back onto this, so. But yeah, what have you guys been doing?
See it, man. Just living the dream.
Living the dream?
Yeah. Can't really tell if it's a daydream or a nightmare, but we live in it.
That's so true.
I use that at work all the time, and like the ladies laugh at that so much whenever I walk through, and they'll be like, "Aaron, Aaron, how's it going?" And you just see them anticipating the living the dream.
Yeah. Yeah, I always hit him more of a nightmare, but yeah.
I always hit him with the I'm above ground. It's a good day.
Yeah. Oh, and we got Muzza in here. How's it going, Muzza?
Hey, it works.
What's going on?
Hey, guys.
Long time no see, Muzz. Hey, Big.
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. But busy, very busy.
Yeah.
And I had a client pull out on me today. Doesn't want any work done today because he's off to the doctors.
So you got a day off? Nice.
I got a day off.
Yeah.
Nice.
Aaron, how you going, mate? Been a while, mate.
I know it's been a while, man. How you been? I catch you. I think you're usually on Don't you pop up on run streams every now and then?
On run streams on the Top Gun model.
Yeah.
Top Gun model stream. Yeah.
Yeah. I woke up this morning. Was looking for the Lego studs. I saw he wasn't on.
Yeah, Cat was substituting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some stuff on at the moment, so.
Gotcha.
He's but we'll be back. We'll be back.
Good. I was worried about him. I was like, did he did he end up in Kawaki in prison or something like
that? Maybe.
He's trapped in the doghouse.
Oh no.
He's on Maury waiting to find out if he's the father.
He's got 20 years of Kawaki and unpaid child support, you know.
Yeah, these monkey lizards, they get up to no.
Yeah.
Oh, you're working on an R2 over there?
Yeah, that's another R2 I'm doing. So.
Nice.
Another one.
I was about to say, that looked like an astromech.
Yeah. You want to see the other one?
Yeah.
Let me put you on. How do I change it around? Because StreamYard's changed. Or this has changed.
Yeah, this is Talk Studio, which is it's a little bit different. By the way, look at the size of the spear for this thing, guys. I gotta actually I'm gonna have to drop it down next to the suit.
You see?
Is that a metaphor?
Good God, this thing is
Could be.
This thing's about 24 centimeters in length.
That's for sure.
There we go. Let's get Zombie back in here.
Oh, where'd I go?
There you went.
There I am. That's my one. That one's my one there. So, you see?
Nice. Is that a 1x1?
Yeah, that's 1-to-1. So,
nice.
He lights up and everything. He moves around. I just haven't got the batteries in him. But yeah.
Gotcha.
So I need a new remote. He runs off an Xbox controller. So I need to get a new one. The old one's the battery's corroded in it. So
yeah.
But yeah, I have to get a new one for that. But
so Yeah, so just to give you guys a comparison here, this is the Gundam that was in Yokohama, Japan right here. The actual, like, 11144 Yokohama kit. And this is the Leo R. The size difference there is just... Here, I'll bring this down more so you guys can actually see it. In length, well, that's what he said. K's. But... I mean, look at the size comparison for both of these suits. Like, this Leo is a little bit taller than this, you know, the Yokohama Gundam.
Hi.
They're
and
tiny.
Then we got a whole bunch of leftover parts here that we're not going to use, so those can go back in the box. Which, just drop the box.
See, Aaron, if you had a 3D printer, you make your own ones and make them a bit bigger. See?
Dude, I would be totally making, like, weapons and stuff, too.
I told you, Zombie's going to talk you into it.
Yeah. But just to kind of show you all the box art here, you know, P Bandai normally does, like, grayed out box art, right? Like, no color to their box art whatsoever. That is a beautiful piece of work right there. And now I have to find something to build to kind of kill another hour worth of time. Because I like to get at least 3 hours worth of a stream in, and I don't want to end it after, you know, putting in... KZ was wanting to know, is that a Dauntless you're building there, Moza? Isn't that what you said? It's a Dauntless?
Yeah, it's a Dauntless.
Nice.
I dropped it. So it's hard to really explain like what I've done to it, but I don't know whether the riveting details turning up.
Yeah.
So when I got this model, there's no riveting detail on it. So I get my handy little rivet wheel, and you can get all the rivets in different sizes.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's got like, you got all your different size ones and double wheels and things. But yeah, Dauntless is renowned for being absolutely covered in rivets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just adds to it.
I think that makes it look cooler.
Yeah, as long as I don't throw too much paint down.
Yeah.
They should come through pretty well.
All right, so now that I've got the Leo R done,
I'm just getting started on the engine.
Set this off to the side for tonight's TikTok that I'll be making for it. Guys, if you ever want to see the finished builds, go check out TikTok, because that's where I post them.
Aaron, you be ticking and tacking? Ticking and tacking?
I will flip it around for you, Jen, since you didn't like the mirror. There we go. You didn't like it, so therefore I removed the mirror. But here you go. There it is again, guys. It comes with this awesome. Oh, we lost Zombie again.
That's that Victorian internet. Victorian era internet.
Let's go ahead and add him. Let's add Zombie back. There we go. Welcome back, Zombie.
I pressed the wrong button.
I gotta figure out why my colors are all like separated here. It just looks not separated, but my colors are all like grayed out. Like it looks like horrible. But with its spear in hand, guys, I mean it's a massive weapon for this thing.
Oh.
Now it's standing. I want to see how it stands with poses. That's the first thing I want to see, because one of these hips feels real loose.
Isn't that? Maybe.
Yeah, that hip joint's going to be a problem with posing it. If I can get this thing to do what I want it to do, it'd be nice, but it's not going to. Yeah, it feels like that hip joint just isn't well built. which is a shame, really, because that would be the only thing that would give this thing a better score for me. But it's a beautiful kit. Don't get me wrong; like it's a great kit. It's just they didn't use anything to kind of solidify those hip joints, so it becomes super loose in the legs, which is going to be killer for. Which is going to be like a bummer for like posing. Also, the head on this thing is stiff because of that like hair feature that it has. You literally can't turn the head anyway.
Giggity.
That's another bummer for me.
It's Duff, man.
Oh yeah, we got Duff in the house. What's up, Duff? Duff showed up he gave us a bunch of squirrels, so you guys know what it means. It's time for a Duff video. I'm so sorry for your ears, by the way, guys. And guys, if you all are wearing earbuds right now, Duff hit us with another thing here in the chat, which is the dab party, guys. So all of you wearing earbuds, I apologize. This is going to get loud. Thank you, Duff, for the dabs. Let's see what we got in the chat here. Everybody saying hey to Duff.
How do you guys like this little brass part I put here? This brass colored.
That looks good, Dave. That looks really good.
And Aaron, that's just filament. That's
I know, man. That's why it looks so good.
Pure filament.
Let's see if Kay says if I'm paying for an expensive P Bandai, I would at least like to have the box. I would at least like the box to have colors. Agreed, Kays. Agreed. I can't believe they would do. I hated when they would send me like a gray box with just like the art. It looks like they had the artwork, but it was all grayed out, like grayscale. Duff wants to know what you're working on, Zombie.
Oh, another life-size R2 D2.
Nice. Oh, water slides are my enemy there, Kays. I gotta get better at them. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of water slides.
No one is.
Come on.
I gotta get a little better with them.
Water slides. I don't know how old this kit is, but the water slides in this.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
I'm gonna look around and see what I got as far as kits. I'll be right back, guys. You guys keep the building. Oh, that's the water slides you got there?
Yeah, that's the water slides for the Dauntless, and they're
see,
extremely glossy.
Yeah. See, I've got to get better with my water slides. I've got kits with water slides, but I haven't felt like super comfortable.
It's just a few good tips, like model building tips to get good water slides. I use a bath like that with some paper towel in it.
Okay.
So rather than a big pool of water, you drop your water slides in. If you leave them in there too long, the water slide will just slide straight off it and be floating around the water.
Oh no!
So they're like a wet pallet that a painter would use. Just sit them on the wet paper towel for maybe a minute, and then you can take them off and just sit them on the bench, and the water in the cardboard will eventually release.
Yeah.
You'll know when it's released. There's a couple of products though that I recommend. Where have I put them? Here's some. You guys, look at this mess.
Oh man, that's a workstation. That's a workstation.
Guys, I gotta hop off. You guys have a great night.
You too, Dave. We'll see you later, brother.
Yep.
See you,
Dave. Somewhere here. Oh no, that's not it. Here. So these two products.
Microset and
Microsol.
Huh,
So,
I'll have to look into that.
So just with a brush, just brush a little bit of micro set over the area that you're going to put the decal first.
Okay.
Take it off the when you lay your decal down.
Yeah.
Sort of like brush it out gently, so you're brushing the water out from underneath it.
Yeah.
It'll still allow you to maneuver it where you need it. Let it dry. Just let it. Don't touch it. Let it dry.
Yeah.
And then the micro sole will soften. So even if it hasn't sat down in all the panel lines and any other detail that the decal's gone over,
yeah,
you spread some of that on top. Don't move, just a light coat with a brush over the top. Let it dry, and it'll soften the decal, and it'll suck down into the detail.
I'm definitely going to look into that.
And then later on, just grab a Q-tip, a dampened Q-tip, and gently roll over the top of it, and roll in the other. It'll be able to push the detail down. I don't know how many times I've done it on Top Gun.
Yeah.
It's like no one listens. But I've shown the guys that a heap of times. But yeah, it is a school. It is a modelling building school.
Yeah.
So they're hanging around the back of our class too much.
Yeah. See, that's the thing is like when I get into, I need to grab some of that stuff. I need to definitely grab some
There's a few other different brands. Like there's Tamiya do one.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of Tamiya stuff around here. Like I've got here it is. The glue is actually my little thin cement.
Oh, that's a must.
Yeah, I was about to say, having Tamiya cement is a must.
Yeah,
especially the extra thin, because that doesn't take as long as
Yeah, I've got the thicker stuff.
Yeah,
that's the thicker. It doesn't normally have a green lid.
Yeah,
it's normally got a really heavy brush. So I've pinched a brush out of one of the old extra thins.
Yeah,
but yeah, that stuff. If you're gluing, say, two pieces together and there's a fair bit of room, you can put glue in the center of it.
Yeah.
Whereas if I'm putting other stuff together, it's usually always with the extra thing. Hold the part in place, dab it. The glue does the rest of the work. But the other thing, where is he? Oh, give me a sec. I'll just go and grab a few. Oh, I'll take this with me.
Yeah.
I'll take this with me.
Yeah, nice.
That's an option. So, I had to play around with some styrene.
Oh, nice. An old gonk droid. I like it, man. I like it.
You need to make a blue one, Mars. You need to make a blue one to go with it.
And that extra thin is great for scratch building with styrene.
Nice.
So I've done all the. I don't know if you can see the backdrop.
Oh, that is a beauty. I love it.
Came out good.
Yeah. Oh, where's the switch? There we go.
I like that door, Mars.
You watch it.
Nice.
So yeah, the little my pinky, he's all styrene built.
Yeah.
All the doors styrene.
That's amazing.
No 3D printing here, zombie. No 3D printing here, mate. No 3D printing here, mate.
No, I need print big things anyway, Mars. You know me.
Big things. No, big thing. That's big. That's big.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Still a bit small for my liking.
Yeah. Well, I was on Top Gun one night, and I'm like, I don't know what to build. I said, I'll just play around with some styrene. Knock that little guy out.
Don't break it.
I just broke it.
Oh no!
Oh,
I broke
bloody
his
hell.
antenna off. Oh no!
Oh no! No!
Well, here's a perfect opportunity to show the benefits of styrene, the Tamiya glue.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That was if I didn't know any better, I'd say that was on purpose.
Well, no, it wasn't.
Yeah. I don't think anybody would ever want to break anything they've built. You know, anything they put a lot of hard work into just to demonstrate something. You know.
Yeah. He's back on.
I was just scrolling through new type stuff. They've got a bunch of new restocks in.
I was watching one of the channels, Wonderfest videos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, seen a couple of those pop up. Yeah.
Was that just on recently over there? Wonderfest. But yeah, the Gundam builds in that. Whew.
Man, I'm telling you, like seeing the Gunpla community grow and like just become so
so
popular now. You know, I love it.
Model building, Gundams, everyone getting into building stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Like people like Zombie 3D printing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Other people scratch building.
Oh man, 3D printing's come a long way in the last 5 years, I tell you.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I just saw the kit I want to get, but it's $92 right now.
Woo.
It's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Egyptian god Obelisk the Tormentor. And then they got the new, a lot of the new G-Quux kits are coming. So we're getting the Red Gundam soon here. We're getting the Police Zaku's, which I want to get one of those Police Zaku's. Zoids is getting a new kit coming out. I have to laugh because New Type does, and I'll have to show you this, guys, real quick. I gotta share this with you. New Type has this kit right here, the MGSP00N for Infinity Dollars. That is their April Fool's gift or April Fool's joke. Hang on, I'm not sure. Let me. There we go. The MG Spoon, basically. I love the fact that that's a thing. I love the fact that that's their April Fool's joke, and they've just left it up.
You can play Spoonie.
The G-Line standard arm. I'm about to look at that.
The spoon.
Yeah, the spoon.
The spoon. That's not a knife. That's a spoon.
Exactly.
That's how you played knifey spoony before.
Now, this is what I'm interested in seeing, what the price is going to be for this one. The PG Unleashed RX-93 New Gundam. A perfect grade New Gundam is going to be a huge kit, guys. That is, because if you don't know already, the New Gundam is already a pretty tall mobile suit by itself, even without the funnels. So I think that's going to be really cool. Let's see if they got the specs on it, what the size is going to be. Okay, well the comments already say it's going to be $650. Ugh.
Cool.
Ugh.
You can print one for a lot cheaper.
Yeah, and it doesn't come with the LEDs in it, is what they were saying. They say you have to buy the LEDs separate.
Wow.
They can keep it. They can keep it if they're not giving me LEDs with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
For that
Here we
price.
go.
Oof.
Designed to embody the ultimate in detail, articulation, and mechanical realism, the PG Unleashed New Gundam delivers an unparalleled building experience, featuring multi-layered armor separation, a full internal frame, extensive LED support, sold separately. Bandai was quick to put in, sold separately. And an array of articulation mechanisms. This kit sets a new gold standard for the 160 scale Gunpla. The Psycho frame, the funnel system, it's meticulously engineered to evoke the presence and power of Amuro Ray's final mobile suit. 2,400 parts, guys. A movable frame. Color separation, of course. And of course it comes with everybody's favorite, the water slide decals. Of course the comments aren't giving a whole lot of love there.
Wow. You know, it's like you're talking about water slide decals. I did a build not long ago, and it was from a company named Edward.
Yeah.
high quality, nice detail on their plane. But they used to have their decals made by a company called Cardiograph. And through the modeling world, they were top-notch, best decals you could put on a plane.
Yeah.
Anyway, all of a sudden, Edward decided they'd make their own in-house. So they brought, and without telling anyone, without any notification, oh, we're going to change our decals, they just started putting them into new kits.
Yeah.
And a lot of people started to have troubles with them because when you'd lay the decal down, some of the carrier film would want to come off, or people would go and weather their plane with a enamel based product, and it'd just eat the decal off.
Yeah.
But people have realised that what you can do with these decals is lay them down and very carefully peel the carrier film off, and it actually doesn't look like a decal anymore. It looks like it's been painted.
Nice. I might have to try that method. I might have to try that because I've struggled so hard with water slides.
Well, so many people have. Well, there's still a water slide decal.
Yeah.
But so many people struggle with it because they just didn't have any warning on this is a different type of decal, and
I gotcha.
You can do this to this decal, and of course Edward is like, no, I don't know what we're talking about. You know, they're just decals. They're not. They're not designed to do that. But now that people have worked out how to do it, they work really well.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can go and grab the plane that I did it on. I'll give you an example.
Kay said, "Oh, the police Zaku. Just need to be careful when building the small police light on the shoulder. That thing is small and thin. You broke yours and had to use glue to fix it." Yeah, that's gonna be my biggest concern with that one. Which I'm gonna go ahead and click on that one there, guys. This is something from G-Quux, which if you haven't watched G-Quux yet, it's a good series. I'm gonna put that in my. Oh, I gotta sign in. We'll do that off. We will not show that on. I like the box art already. The box art looks beautiful for these G-Quux kits.
Yeah. How big are those?
They're about standard size, 144. So probably about, I'd say probably about the size of like the Grandpa Gundam and the Zaku's.
How many inches is that?
Let's see. Let me get to the details and see if it gives me like an articulate like a size.
I won't ask you how many centimeters that is. I'll just go with the easy one.
Well, let's see. It's a 144 scale. I would imagine that's probably about on par with this one, which is about, and I can give you that in centimeters because my mat's in centimeters.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah. So going from head to, let's go base of head to feet. So probably about 13 centimeters.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. I have the G-Quux somewhere. If I can find it, I'll pull it out real quick and show you. I just put it away the other day, so I got to find out where I put it. Here it is, underneath all of my bikini model stuff for my 30-minute sisters. I haven't told Rum about those yet. I'm sure he's already discovered it, but
I'm sure he'll find out.
Oh yeah, he'll find out soon enough. But this is the G-Quux right here. And that just kind of show you right there next to the one I've built. I'll bring it in a little closer so you can get a better look, but that's the G-Quux there, which, as you can see, it's about the size of my palm, so about the same size, and about the same size of this Leo, so just a really beautiful suit. I love the design of this, which I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing my screen there so people can get a better look. But that's the first kit that I got from the G-Quux line, and I'm still waiting on a few more there.
Oh, nice.
Everybody's saying hey to everybody. Michael just said he just got home from work. How did the build come out? Here you go, Michael. I'll show you.
Hey, Michael.
All right.
So there's the suit right there. Again, my coloring in here, my lighting in here tonight is just super weird right now. But that's how the kit turned out. It's a really beautiful kit. The hips are my biggest problem here. They're really loose and kind of flimsy, so you're going to get that hip wobble a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the leg is super loose there, so that's a little concerning for me as far as posability goes. But Duff says he's got a tote of all sizes and colors of LEDs. Thanks, Duff. If I ever need LEDs, I'll hit you up, dude. Let's go past. $650 is a definite note.
Yeah.
I can't throw that kind of money into a into a into a kit. That is way too high. The most I will pay for a kit is like $300, and that's got to be for something that's going to be huge.
You can buy a 3D printer for that and still have chains left over.
Exactly. I paid $300, I think, altogether for the Dendrobium. And the fun story about that is, like, I bought it from a store in Canada, and apparently they had a pre-order shortage, so they didn't get all their kits. So they they were like, yeah, we can refund you, and they tried to refund me, and apparently I was past the window for refunds on PayPal.
Oh yeah.
So instead of that, they just gave me a bunch of kits because I'd paid them and they had the money. So, oh man, did my chat jump all the? It did. It jumped all the way up. There we go. I'm trying to catch back up the chat there.
That's how those decals come out. With no.
Yeah, the official name for G-Quux is Gundam Omega.
They look good, Muzz.
That is good. Muzz, that looks amazing, dude.
Yeah, on this side, like where you got these letters.
Yeah.
Normally you've got a big piece of clear carrier film that holds all those letters together.
Yeah.
Well, you can gently peel that off, and you end up with no silvering in between it.
Yeah. And you're right. It looks like it's just been painted on.
Painted on. Nice.
Dude, that's amazing.
That's probably easy to see. That one.
How long did that one take you, Muzz?
Oh, Kays, I'm jealous, man. Red Gundam already?
Few weeks. I think this is like.
Not too bad.
I think we did like 4 episodes of Top Gun.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did. I think we did. I think Rum was on holiday, so we did a couple during the week.
Nice thing.
Yeah, Michael Reed. So this is from the G units, not G, yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam G unit, yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. I can't remember the exact name, but either way, G unit is what it's called. It's a side story to Gundam Wing. This Leo is from that, and again, the only issues I have to complain about is the lack of head movement. The head is not movable at all. Like, I cannot pose that head at all. Well, I can. Okay, there we go. It moves if you move the hair out, but like it's not a whole. It's not a lot of rotation there. The hip here is super loose, and that just came off because I was pushing. But and I just dropped a piece. There we go. First time dropping a piece all night. But detail-wise, this kit's got a lot of details to it. It's definitely going to need some paint, or at least some panel lining, to make it look really good. But we get this this hair piece here, which looks different, but still, just a beautiful suit. The camera's not doing it justice right now, guys, because I don't know why, but my colors are whitewashed out so bad, and I don't know whether it's just I need to turn off a few lights here and see if that fixes it. No, that did nothing. The camera's just being super finicky right now.
Yeah, that happens.
So I don't know what's going on with my cameras there. I know this camera's been used to like darkness, so I don't know if that could be a thing. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know enough about cameras, but that's the one thing I'm not super.
You need a Dave.
Yeah.
That's where you need Dave.
Exactly.
Hey,
Ronaldo, how's it going?
Hey, Ronaldo.
Ricardo wanted to know if you started the Millennium Falcon kit yet, Muzza.
Oh, everyone wants to know when I started the Millennium Falcon kit. No, I haven't. It's actually... I'll tell you where it is. It's right behind me, actually. It's here.
Oh, that's a massive... Oh, is that the 148? Perfect grade?
That's the 172 perfect
172 perfect grade. Perfect grade.
At the moment, it's a platform. It's a platform for a diorama.
Not 1-to-1?
No,
that was a 1-to-1. He better be able to live in that thing.
Yeah. At the moment, it's a platform for this diorama building.
Yeah, it's coming along nice.
The snowscape.
Oh, real nice. You gonna whack lights in that as well?
Not in this. In the Falcon, I will. The Falcon's actually got a light kit. Yes, Bandai put a light kit in a kit.
You got the scale room. It's all good. It's all good. There, kids.
Yeah. Don't find out when I opened that up, it did have a light kit in it.
Ronaldo says they have a realistic F-14. They got it at naval base. Nice, dude.
Nice.
I need to get some more like military craft and build one for a stream.
What's that? There's another brand that does like sci-fi sort of tanks and armored suits and stuff.
I know Kotobukiya does them in Motoroid. I'm gonna look at New Type and see what we got. They're having a moving sale right now, so I gotta go see what's in their sales. A lot of paints are up for sale right now, which is really good. I'm looking. They got one of the YOLO Park or trumpeteer, I guess is what they're calling it. Trumpeteer. I don't know. It's something. All right, let me get on there. We'll look at that. Let's look at that sale real quick. So those of you that are Gunpla builders that are looking for a good sale here, here's your stuff that they have. Most of this is paint. They can keep that. Not building that again. That 5-star stories kit. That thing. Ugh. You see the rating, 2.5 stars. That should tell you a lot. I tried building that thing and I almost had a heart attack. Almost stroked out on that thing. I was so mad. Ricardo says the Hoth diorama's looking great there, Muzza.
Thank you, Ricardo. It's coming along. I'm trying to reduce how many projects I've got on the go at one time.
Yeah. Oh man.
And it's hard because the other thing I'm supposed to be is transporting all of this setup into another room.
That's what I'd be worried about.
A bit bigger bench and just combining my display room with my workbench room.
Gotcha. Let's see. I'm trying to find let's see. Here's the different brands here. You got SNAA, which I want to look at SNAA because they've got some kits in there I want to get a hold of. That Lancelot kit, I want that, but it's out of stock, of course. I missed my chance on that one. Look at that thing. Just a beautiful work of art. Yeah, I want that one, but that's, of course, I missed out on my opportunity to get in any of these except for the Blade King. But it's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. Normally, I would be like, yeah, I'm having that, fear of missing out right now, but still a beautiful kit. All right, let's see here. I want to take a look and see what else they have here. Here's Kotobukiya. They have some pretty good lineups here. You get a lot of, like, Wonder Woman. Let's go ahead and take it and move that over to in stock. Which, I'm about to go check out USA Gundam Store and see what they got. I want one of these Armored Core kits so bad. I love me some Armored Core. Hexagear's a good lineup from them. You get a lot of stuff like the sneak sight here, and they're not terribly priced. I know Bandai's getting into the Armored Core stuff as well, so we're getting a lot of Armored Core love on the Bandai front and on the Kotobukiya front, which is kind of crazy because Bandai owns the rights to Armored Core right now, with Fires of Rubicon being the big deal. Let's go to USA Gundam Store real quick. This is another store I love to look at quite often. I think they were having a moving sale. They're giving away free shipping if you get one of their Apex kits. Apex being their mascot. Ooh. Snow Chapter Snow Ghost Kiyomori model kit. Look at that. That is just amazing looking. I like that. That is really sick looking.
How big's that one?
Let's see. That is on par with 9 inches tall, about 23 centimeters.
Oh, yeah.
Highly detailed. You get the Snow Ghost Kiyomori. You get a dagger, a rifle, a sword, a handgun, shoulder armor, weapons effects parts, decals, display base, 2 Oni head floating cannons, 2 floating cannon effect parts, and 2 floating cannon tail parts. So there's another detailed picture of the kit. The picture is not coming out cleanly. It looks a little blurry. I'm trying to get to see. Oh, we actually do have an inner frame as well. I don't know if you build that inner frame yourself or if you just put the armor on it. I've never seen one of this brand's kits here, so I still think it's cool looking though. It definitely gives me that like samurai vibe that I like.
Ooh.
Let's see what they got coming in as far as the pre-order stuff. In stock, we want to go with non-anime character figures here. I want like model kits. The one thing I don't like about their pre-order site is that like, you get buried underneath like figures in USA Gundam Store.
Yeah.
Let's just go to Gundam models here. They got the Methus back in. It's good. I've been wanting to. They got the Gesto. The Gesto's a good kit. If you guys haven't got that yet, it's a good ace suit to build.
Yeah.
We got another gem here. We got the Gem 79C. The Zuda is here, and that's actually a really good price for the Zuda at $16 right now. The Asimar.
Speaking of samurai kits, Mr. B, you know Mr. B, right?
Yeah.
He just got a few Star Wars samurai figures versions, and I'm actually printing in this as well. I'll show you. Do you see that?
Yeah.
The
that's
temple?
nice.
So it's still got one story to go. I'm printing just the back walls and stuff like that, and then I've got to print the second story. But yeah, I'm doing that for Mr. B. So he can have it as a diorama.
Yeah.
And then he can have his figures in front of him. I said it'll look really cool once he's finished.
Nice one.
Kays, I'm gonna have to look for that, man. I'm gonna have to look for that Burnlopius. I love me some I love me some stuff here. Let's see. You've done Char Zaku, yeah, Michael Reed. You got a good. Y'all get a good lineup down there. And okay, you live in Malaysia. Okay. One of our normal builders who's here with us all the time, Mirage, is from Brunei. So it's always cool to see people from that area, from that region.
Nice.
John, there is a Discord. It's in the description, but I can pull it up real quick. Let me see if I can. Let me make sure I'm logged into it. If not, I'll add it through. It should automatically pull me in. Let's see if it does. It did not. Verify with something else. Use a code sent to my phone. Oh, am I sharing that? Good, I'm not sharing that link.
You just imagine.
I got a little nervous there for a second. I was about to say, no, we're not. We better not do that.
You might end up in another video.
Yeah. Might end up having to change my password on Discord. All right, let me get you that link there. Let's see. It is my invite. There we go. Invite people. Copy the link. And we'll post that in the chat there.
Yeah, the beauty of making an R2 already, you get to learn from your mistakes in the first one. And I don't know if you can see, but last one I put the body together and I didn't put pins in. See these little pins?
Yeah.
And they go in. You can see in there. You see them in there?
Yeah.
And they're for the door hinges for the doors. Because if you don't put them in prior to gluing it together, it's a pain in the bum to try and put them in.
Yeah.
So this time I learned from my mistake from the last one.
And now we can all learn from your mistakes.
Exactly.
Thanks, so.
And Michael, yeah, I've got one of the Chinese company suits. I need to build it sometime. I hadn't had a chance to build it yet. I saw Jen shared the link at the same time for the Discord that I did, but there's the Discord link, guys. If you ever want to join the Discord and come join us and chat, it's not super active right now. Like, my Discord doesn't really have a whole lot of conversation going on in there. But again, you guys are more than welcome just to pop in and say hello and share. And there's a place where you can go and share your builds. Like if you're a Gunpla builder, we can share them there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It is labeled as the Gunpla Hangar. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I think it's about time I call it for tonight. Work comes early, and it's already 11 o'clock at night over here, so 2300 for all of you who use that time frame. We're almost at the 24th hour. But I want to thank Zombie, I want to thank you, Muzza, and Dave for coming on tonight. You guys, as always, are welcome here in Hangar. Sleeping as well. Thank you, Sleeping, for being here tonight.
I just miss sleeping.
Yeah, he was here a little earlier. He was here a little earlier testing out his new webcam. Got me looking at getting a webcam like his now. After this thing just kind of turded out on me tonight.
That's usually how it happens, isn't it?
Yeah, this thing is just it started acting weird. Like I was over here, like I want to see if the 1080p actually looks better now.
Yeah.
It still looks good. Yeah, it looks good now. It was all blurred up a minute ago, but there we go, guys. One last look at the kit that I built tonight, which is the
oh, it's good.
That is a beautiful Leo, by the way. Like I said, the only thing I have a problem with is this hip. But I've been told to get the Burn Lopius if I'm gonna get it. If I'm gonna get another P Bandai kit to get.
Yeah.
Because that is the upgrade to this. Which I think I actually have like the old no grade Burn Lopius. I gotta look. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, that's it for tonight's stream. If you enjoyed tonight's stream, let's go ahead and show y'all my beautiful face here and how you can tell that this is like whitewashed out because look at the quality back there behind me, guys. There is no color whatsoever. But you guys, you've been wonderful tonight. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed tonight's stream, smash that like button. If you are new to the channel and haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe and click on that bell icon, guys, because that's going to keep you up to date with when I go live, when I put out new content, when I put out community posts for you guys to see what's going on. That bell icon is going to be your guide there. I want to tell you right now, I want to take this time to thank some amazing people. These are my czars of the channel. And for $2.99 a month, which is less than a cup of coffee, you too can become a czar and unlock some amazing perks, like you get your name at the end of every video, you get entered into giveaways automatically, you get some awesome emotes to play around with, and you get to see my content before anybody else. So czars, thank you so much for your support. Again, I try to make it affordable for you guys so you guys get some fun stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, that's it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you so much for watching. Be safe, be amazing. Much love for you all, and we will see y'all tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for some Mario Party. Or, not Mario Party, Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers. Good night, everybody.
See ya.
See you guys. Bye, everyone. Yeah, thanks for having us in, Aaron.
Yeah, man.
Good fun.
Give me 1 second to figure out how to run this again, and I will, I'll talk with y'all for a second.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
This stream has officially ended. Thank you for watching, comrades. Commencing end stream protocol. Enjoy your night.